I'm gonna go arrest an EMS. I'm gonna go get them for reckless driving on the highway with their lights on and some.
Wait, let's Veronica. Hey, Veronica's around. She's probably coming back from the BCSO.
That's what I'm doing. I'm setting up. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go set up on the highway. I'm gonna arrest an EMS for reckless driving. I'm gonna approve.
Oh no, she's. Oh no, they are up there. You can get them.
Yeah, I'm going.
The captain's up there too.
You losing your mind there, Carmine?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Did Sawyer go off duty because he couldn't ride with his friend?
No, he's my protege. He feels lost without me. You know how it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely oblivious and lost. Poor guy.
Dare I ask what you two got up to that's got you in trouble?
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna take responsibility. Maybe we're a little bit aggressive in our approach, but a bunch of doctors and EMS were obstructing justice and just making our jobs difficult, because I think we're arresting one of their friends, and they didn't take too kindly to that. So we started calling for 77s on the radio, you know, telling them, hey, you better not fuck with us with the law. And then their rebuttal was, but Pippa, privacy, Pippa, you can't, no. And we're like, fuck no, fuck you, bitch. Not like that. And then the Captain Eric and Sergeant Stevie show up, and they're like, guys, chill out. And then we're like, hell no, we're not gonna chill out. These fuckers breaking the law. And then Veronica lies. And then that spirals. And then we have like a 6-hour whole court bench trial thing leading up to a bench trial thing going on with the Blake Ryder lady, and she's a fucking chronic crasher outer, dude. She was losing her mind throughout the entire ordeal. Anyway, we had to speak to high command, and I mean, so I got 3 daps. I got 1. Bobby got 1 in a 24-hour suspension because he was at 6. So yes, and a part of the punishment is that, you know, we can't write together for 3 days or 3 work days. So what was the exact verbiage? Yeah. You know, this is the cost of going after the EMS mafia.
Yeah.
EMSK.
Yeah, I'm just reading now a report here on YouTube.
Wait, is it a senior report?
One of them is. It's probably more, I'm sure.
Apparently there were 5 complaints about us. You know, criminals, they shoot us in the streets. EMS and doctors, they report us in the forums. And I gotta say, I'd rather be shot on the streets, okay? Because, god damn.
Yeah.
They smoked our shit when it came to the whole, you know, tattletaling part. We didn't even... Are you reading
Criminals come for your life. EMS are coming for your job.
Yeah, the EMS are worse. What did they even accuse us of doing? Like, I don't even know what they accused us of doing. I don't even know what the complaints are.
You were rude and demeaning.
Doing my job, literally. That's all I was just doing my job. I'm gonna complain to their chief of medical. That's what I'm doing. Who's their chief of medical? Hey, Sergeant, can I make a formal complaint to their chief of medical?
Perry.
Of course you can, yeah.
All right, I'm doing that. Who is it?
Of course you can.
So Perry Watson's a good person to speak to.
Just make sure you've got a command member with you. That's it.
Could you assist me in this?
Yeah, of course I can.
My complaint's gonna be concise. It's gonna be about what Veronica and Grim did on a scene where they just undermined police authority, and I'm gonna say misdemeanor near misdemeanor obstruction.
Have you spoken to Turner about it? Because he may have spoken to them. He might have chief, yeah.
No, I'll fill him. I thought should I fill him in?
We'll speak with Maxwell.
Okay.
And then because the only thing is I know the higher ups are talking about it, so I don't want to step on toes. So we'll speak with Maxwell.
So right now, the chief and Maxwell are across the hall with Perry and Ramsey. Is it?
Well, there you go. So they're probably discussing it.
Yeah, it could be they're discussing that now.
But they're discussing it without my input, so it's going to be a one-sided narrative.
Hey, that is true. And I'm sure they're discussing, because quite frankly, we were on your side yesterday, Carmine, and we do think that what they did wasn't good. They shouldn't be separating us from our suspects.
And I appreciate you for that, Sergeant. I will
And
say
I don't-
initially the situation did read like Veronica was rewriting what happened, and everyone was taking what she was saying at face value. I was being
It wasn't,
gaslit
no.
so hard in that conversation.
Myself and Trig walked away, and we both said we absolutely are on your side for how the event occurred. You shouldn't be locked out of that room because at the end of the day, they are your suspect, and you being stood in the corridor watching them do surgery is not in the way of any sort of rights or anything like that. And we did agree with it. We just couldn't, obviously, everyone's screaming at each other, and that was the issue.
Yeah. Me, Bobby, Sawyer, that's what you're gonna get.
I mean,
including
I know, and the thing
Veronica
is,
was
you two-
yelling
yeah.
too. Nobody seems
Honestly,
to. Veronica was
no,
fucking
she was.
wilding
She was
too.
screaming too. And I was just about to say, you got two very big personalities there that very much are stand on business with Veronica and Sawyer, and they clash instantly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm probably gonna let them talk it out, and then after I'll pull the chief aside, and if I do come to the conclusion that I want to talk to that
Maxwell
command,
first, probably.
should I do it or are you gonna do it?
We'll do it together.
All right. Okay.
So
she's in
I
there
would
with them now, right?
advise you, Carmine, write down your complaint first, so you've got it there, so it's nice and straightforward. You don't want to go off topic like you're prone to do at times.
Yeah. All right. Understood.
Hey, Carmine, what's the call sign of the EMS from yesterday so I can tail them out? I just went and bought a video camera. I'm gonna get everything in 4K.
Okay, it's. Oh, I don't. Wait, where are they?
And I think can write a complaint in dereliction of duty. They just had a meeting.
A97 C22.
A97 C22. All right, hold on. I'm doing a pass by. Look,
I'm just gonna daydream
I'm doing
for a minute.
I'm doing a pass by the BCSO right now. And I got the
just
camera.
a heads up. We're gonna talk to
Yeah.
Maxwell. We're gonna talk to Maxwell and the chief with Sergeant Stevie, and we're gonna levy a complaint against them. You know, go through the process of it all.
You can do that. I'm done with the guilty until proven innocent bullshit. You can do that shit.
I'm gonna make sure our side of the story is heard.
All right, good. You do that. All right, I got 2 ambulances here. Let me get their info.
I'm gonna be out there soon. All right.
All right, see you soon. Bye.
Have you looked to see if there's any affiliation between
Who
Ashen and
Blake Ryder?
Blake? Yeah, like, have they been seen
Yes, Blake Ryder.
doing things together?
No, but I feel we don't really need that because we are subpoenaing everybody that was huddled up with her and had access to a phone. Because the only way that situation could have been staged the way it was is if information led out, and the only people we as officers saw were like I think 4, and Ashton was one of them, and she was on her phone as well, because there was a car waiting outside.
Okie doke.
I don't think we need to establish like any previous relationship beyond that. I feel like that's enough, right?
So it probably be enough because you're only asking for, 5 hours roughly? So
Yeah.
you're not the level of evidence being much lower because it's such limited time. The only reason I said to see if there was any prior affiliation known is that it's just that extra layer of they've worked together, therefore it's likely they would help each other.
Yeah. All we're looking for is a phone call with right now who I suspect the person was who was driving the brawler is this Tempest guy who's also in Ashton's crew and has a brawler registered to him. Same car used to pick her up.
Okay, so you didn't manage to get a plate, but you
I
just
tried.
know him.
I know,
Okay,
no, I know
that's
he's got a
fine.
brawler registered to him, and the vehicle that Blake was picked up in was a brawler. And he was around on that day on the lemon list. He was listed.
Are you taking him for the day?
Okay,
now?
there you go. Right away, 23rd of February. Ashton Wolf and Blake Ryder were arrested together for 24/7.
On the same day?
That was on the 23rd. So when was this? When was your thing?
Yesterday.
The 27th. So
on the 20th.
yeah, so 4 days before they were working together on a job. So that there, if you add that in, reference this report and say that Ashen Wolf and Blake Ryder are known to have worked together, reference this report, which is...
there's also something else. Ashen Wolf was one of the people that visited her in the ICU when she was getting treated. And I think we included that report in the subpoena. So same day she was there, she visited her in the ICU.
Would that be the 1306?
Oh, Carmine, come find me when you're done.
Yep.
Blake Ryder Fades Police.
We'll do it.
So, yeah. So I would add that in. So state on the, because you want the actual statement here to include the key facts that are in the referenced reports. So just state that when she was in ICU, she was visited by Ashen, as noted in report 13063. On top of that, she has prior conducted criminal activities with Ashen Wolf on as recently as the 23rd of February, as seen in incident 12946. If you want, I can just I'll add a little spiel at the bottom and show you what I mean, and you can decide what you want to do with it, okay?
Yep, I'd appreciate that a lot.
Okay, let me read this. Hello.
Hey, Martha. The contempt charge for Blake Ryder.
Okay, so you don't have to subpoena for the physical phone in this respect.
It was Judge Judgebo, and he said you need a subpoena to get the phone number.
Sorry,
or something?
yeah, but you have it here.
We have the physical phone, and we haven't been able to check the SIM card to see what phone number is on it.
Are you wanting the phone? Thing? No, but like, if you have her phone number, which is in here, phone, you already have it.
The issue we're having was Sawyer was afraid that if they got out of there, they were going to change their SIM cards. So we took Ashen Wolf's physical phone, we seized it, so we can get this subpoena approved. No, so we can get this subpoena approved, and then we can physically go into our phone and see what SIM card number was on it. I don't know why there's numbers here though.
If we've got that number, why don't you just call that phone and see if it rings?
That was brought up with the judge, and I think I don't know why I think we didn't do that because the judge said don't do it. It was judge.
Well, the judge is an idiot, but don't say that to him.
Right. So let me just get this straight. You have the physical phone in custody.
Yes.
You can physically see the number on the phone.
No.
There's no food.
We haven't touched the phone. We haven't opened the phone. We haven't done anything to the phone. He said don't do anything with the phone until you get a subpoena.
So this is not a phone subpoena. This is this is an access subpoena. So you want the record sort is the phone number from a seized phone. That's what you're searching for. That's what you're wanting, right?
Is what but I wasn't there when the judge was putting these stipulations out. I think it was Sawyer, and I think the chief might have been there. But that's what I got from it.
I'm looking at the subpoena, and you either need to contact Sawyer and get the subpoena right, because right now you're just subpoenaing the phone number.
Okay. All right. So I'll give him a call.
The record saw you need to change it to phone number of a seized mobile phone.
Okay. I'll give him a call right now.
Hey, Carmine, what's going on?
Got a question. This first subpoena you wrote up is for the physical phone. It's an access subpoena,
I'm
so you can
glad I
get the
wasn't
number,
losing
right?
my mind when I thought
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
already
that
been
was.
taken care of.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
You've been signed off. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was told we didn't need it, that I could just look into the SIM card in the back of the phone. Hold on, I'm in a
okay.
situation here. I got 2
All right,
EMS for reckless driving right now. Who's with? Is Stevie with you?
Yeah, Sergeant Stevie's here.
I might need you to send Sergeant Steven to the senior buns. We got a situation
All
here
right.
with 2 EMS.
We'll be over there.
All right.
All right, there's been a development that I didn't know about, but apparently the judge said, fine, you can look at the phone number. So yeah, this is a phone number subpoena.
Well, then it's just a normal subpoena, though.
Yeah, it's a normal subpoena. I will add into the record short texts and calls, okay?
Yeah, that would be great. It just makes it more specific so that they understand that's what you want.
And Sawyer wants your assistance, Sergeant. There's a situation at the senior buns.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Sergeant.
Hey, I heard you were upset about something a couple of days ago, and I ain't seen you since.
He hasn't meowed yet.
What? What was I upset about?
I heard you were upset about some shit. I don't know. What do you want, punk?
What was I upset about?
We'll get into it later, okay? Can we just deal with this first?
No.
Jesus.
What was I upset about, Carmine?
I don't fucking remember. I think it had something to do with
Oh, he's this way. He's this way.
with Frost. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, firm.
Oh.
How can I help you, sir?
But
Yeah, I just want to say hello and ask.
You called me
Wait,
out
wait.
here on a busy ass day to
No,
say
no,
hello?
Wait,
78?
wait,
well,
I didn't
you made
finish.
fun of him and you bullied him one day.
Yeah, I don't want to say that when the other officer that clearly
that's Reese
is your
Harper. When
superior was here. I know
Palomino.
snitch.
You want me to sock you in the face right now?
No.
What the fuck?
You want me to stuff you in a locker?
No. You threw
Oh
a
no!
snowball at me. You threw a snowball.
Oh no! Oh no! We should have been there, Sergeant! Sergeant, we should have been there!
Yeah, it's a blue. Reese Harper, yeah.
We should have been
he's
there!
Damn it, Carmine, this is your fault.
With a black mask.
Oh God, what have I
Southbound
done?
Wait for a moment of the area.
I'm getting my pen. Wait, do you have an upgraded car?
By chance?
Yeah?
All right, let's use your
Like
upgraded car. Pull out your car. My car's dog shit. Make the car's dog shit.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wait for him.
Yeah, he's. Oh, Carter. Carter just flew out of her car. I think Carter's dead. No, she's fine. She's fine.
Here you go.
252. I was on a call with Sawyer. He said he pulled over an EMS, a couple EMS employees.
Talk and drive.
Reese Harper
Oh, shit.
here with the EMS and Sawyer. All right, it was Reese Harper.
Oh, not
What's the name of the
Reese.
suspect? Wait for him. Okay.
Reese Harbor, who's that?
He said, "This is for my daughter." And then chopped
He's
him back.
a
For
person
my
that's
daughter?
addicted to stealing HVACs.
For my daughter? Who's his daughter? Blake Ryder?
I don't think so.
It's gotta be, or it's gotta be intern fucking doctor name here. It's gotta be. There's no way EMS is on scene. He pulls him over and then he
Could be
gets.
a black
He doesn't
and
have
blue
too many
Turismo R.
enemies.
Is more R. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
the EMS mob got him.
He's always in.
Don't you
Sawyer!
say that. They're still around him right now.
Sawyer,
I'm on the
Sawyer, I'm
exit of
sorry I
West
didn't
Side
come in
Freeway.
time. Run
We're
away.
good here. We're good here. You guys can go code 6 for the car. We don't, because it's just it was just one person.
Are you the guys he had pulled
It's
It's a
over?
black and blue Turismo R.
Yeah.
Yep, that's us.
You gonna treat him right, right?
I looked I went up and down.
Yeah, of course we are. He's,
Yeah, of course.
looks like he knocks him out cold though.
All
All
right,
right,
all
Cam,
right.
let's go code 6 and we can check on Sawyer when he gets to the hospital.
Yeah. Hey, Carmine. If you
Yeah?
want to make it worse, open up Twitter
Westbound Clinton.
and search Duke.
Southbound Alta Street.
I know who he is, and yeah, I've seen what's going on. I was the person who put in the latest tourniquet report on him.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly about that, but the fact he's
Mob's
seems to be
just doing it.
celebrating what just happened.
What did he do?
Right,
What did he want?
westbound Holwick.
He said,
Westbound
"Heck
Holwick
yes,
Street,
Reese."
passing the Castle Tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Left, southbound
Okay. Okay. Wait, how did we're gonna find out how he know? Excuse me.
I've got I've got a captain and a chief coming to deal with this with me.
I think they're out here.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
well.
Alright,
What
I'm
do
here.
we
I'm
have
here.
here?
Okay. Bye.
We got quite the situation here. I can tell you that much.
And I'm here to help you out, Sawyer.
This is not good.
All right, look.
Pip's coming.
We're going to need attorneys present. I got a pretty damning 5-minute long video. I got them driving 130 miles per hour with their lights on, not going to a call, going to the senior buns.
Yeah, we're doing.
Did the hot dog need emergency services?
I don't think getting lunch means you can break the law.
No, they were trying to give the fries CPR, Sawyer. The fries were dying. The cow was mooing. They wanted to save it before it went in the patty.
They wanted to save the cow, Carmine, huh?
They did.
We're going left.
Look, we're going to get to the bottom of this because I don't know if the charges have to go to the docket or not.
Okay. Let me do the first thing. Can we move into that corridor, please? Just so we're out of the way of the public.
Let's go move. Yeah, we want to make sure we can make sure there isn't an international incident.
Hey, Duke, you're wanted for questioning too.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Duke's wanted for questioning.
Yeah.
Are we going into the staff area or the cafeteria? Hey, Chief.
Staff area. Go to the room at the end of the hallway.
You're on foot now.
We gotta make sure no one can see what's going on. They can't see the PD EMS.
Come on, come through this way.
Hello, LSPDFTO.
Sorry, I need
good to see you again.
Sorry, I need to tell you something real quick. We'll bring them into this room. I'll tell you in the other examination room.
Let's get them into the room.
All right, we'll be right with you.
I think they can be uncuffed.
All right.
Are you guys going to try and flee?
No, we're going to stay right here.
All right, perfect. All right, do you have anything illegal on you I need to be made aware of?
Police custody. Where
I'm just looking at your ID so I can make sure I have a copy of it for my personal record, sir. All right, do I have permission to look at your ID?
Yeah, you can look at my ID.
I'm going to need your ID as well, okay?
Okay.
We got to get him. All right, this
Do
is
you want me to
Bradley
grab it
Halifax.
for you?
No, I'm looking. I got it.
Sure, Carmine, once you're done with your
Okay.
your initial there, let's have a conversation, all right?
Perfect, sir. You have to see the video.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Bongo.
Don't
All
go
right,
anywhere.
sit tight.
Don't
This
go
is an
anywhere.
investigation.
Mongo, you make sure they don't go anywhere, Mongo. You watch them.
Just one moment here, doctors.
He called you Bongo.
Let me move.
That's crazy.
We'll be back.
You would not believe what
Can
happened,
you
Chief.
sit in there with them for
All right,
now?
plain and simple, short and sweet. Give it to me.
All right, so I was on the highway doing traffic. I got a new way of doing traffic where I record it with my video camera that I picked up at the Little Soul. So what I did was I recorded the entire traffic thing that they were doing. They were driving. So here's what happened. They wrapped up the meeting at the BCSO and were driving with their code 2s on, not code 3. But they weren't going to a call, and they were speeding and crashing into cars all along the road.
Bro, he's a shitter, dude.
Guess where they were driving to?
Where?
Senior Buns. Where then they proceeded to illegally park with their lights and sirens off on the curb. I documented that as well.
Well, one of them
I'm
said
telling
she
you,
was
sir.
there to provide critical CPR to one of the patties. She heard it move, is what she said. She didn't actually say that, Chief. I'm sorry.
But I don't know what
Bad
we
joke.
should do about this. I clocked them at 1:30 on the highway. All right, I assumed they were going to a call, but it caught my eye with how erratic they were driving. I assumed there must have been something wrong. And then they just went to the Senior Buns and went and got some kebabs, I think.
I'm going to ask you a very straight question here.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever done something like that?
If you're here, go through this door and they'll be through the second one.
Done what? Get a kebab? Yeah, I've had several kebabs, sir.
On code 2, high rates of speed. You get food or stop somewhere.
I
That
do it
wasn't
all
an
the
emergency
time.
call.
He's
Have
not
you ever
asking
done
me,
that?
though.
I'll give a call on the radio in a second.
No.
No.
They look good. The Chief's already here.
You
I
can't
have.
just say that with a straight face.
I have, but I didn't pull him over, boys.
The truth is, we all have. Are you picking some sort of fight, trying to create some sort of war here with the hospital? Is that what you're trying to do right now, Sawyer?
No, it's not what I'm trying to do. It's just...
Listen, there's a certain level of professional courtesy that we have. I'm not saying don't pursue this. You can pursue this if you have to, right? Was the law broken? Yes or no? Yes. Proceed with the citation, whatever you need to. But what I am saying here is we should be extending a professional courtesy too, right? A conversation can probably have just as much of an impact as a citation can, right? We're all in a
I
professional
got
field.
skipped
We're in
by a
public
doctor
safety.
today.
I understand. I'm aware of that, and that's something I still am working on addressing. But this does not make you look very good putting someone in cuffs in the hospital. How does this make
here's
us
the
look?
damnedest thing. I got karate chopped by an ex-EMS when I was at the traffic stop.
Hey, it gets
you
even
get karate
worse.
chopped by an ex-law enforcement. You gonna hold against all of us as well?
Marcus Wade got fired for less. Not less. The guy.
I just don't know if I can trust these people anymore, Chief. If I'm being honest.
They were on Twitter cheering on the assaulter. Duke Ramsey, he's a doctor. He's right over there. He said good shit to the Reese guy who did this to Sawyer.
He said, yeah, heck yeah, Reese, which is unprofessional. I'm not impressed with that.
It's even worse than that. How does he know that Reese is a primary suspect in this? He just leaked confidential radio information on the interwebs to cheer on his friend.
Y'all have that documented, yeah?
I have it documented, yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure you get that documented. If this is about speeding here, Sawyer, this is not a battle worth taking here, but it's up to you ultimately. Okay. I think
Sir,
a conversation
I would never
here
want to do anything that would put you in a negative light.
It's not a matter of putting us in a negative light. We have a duty to act at times. That's right. But we also have the ability to, frankly, use officer discretion and pick and choose when we want to enforce something. They are public safety. I think a conversation would suffice here.
I want them to admit to their wrongdoing and hand over any information about that bastard Reese that karate chopped me at the stop.
How did he know you were there?
I'm also holding this videotape that I got in my back
I'm talking about the
pocket.
EMS, not the doctors right now. Specifically.
Yeah. The EMS. I think that we can come to a deal.
All right, let's have a conversation with the EMS, right? They don't have information on this, do they?
They might.
Oh, you can ask about it, but don't be threatening no one. Not that you've ever done that before.
I never threatened no one, sir.
Westbound on Vespucci Boulevard.
Let's have that conversation, and we go from there, okay? And when it comes to the doctors, that's a different situation that we are still actively working on. I don't want you turning around giving lip to those doctors either. You understand?
Question, Chief. Can I detain Duke Ramsey for questioning?
To begin with.
I'm just making it clear here. What's that, Carmine?
Can I detain Duke Ramsey for questioning? Find out how he knew about Reese being a primary
You don't have to go
suspect.
straight to detaining, right? Why don't you just say, can we have a conversation?
Can I read him his
Then
rights?
if he wants to clam up, if you want to, then then you're going down that route, yeah.
All right, boys. Understood.
We're gonna make you proud, Chief.
However, I think we should have a conversation with people before we start putting people in cuffs and detaining them, especially doctors and EMS. Okay. So
I woke up from being unconscious and I was told an EMS karate chopped me. I assume the worst.
No, it was an ex-EMS. They left in November.
Okay, let's go deal with the EMS so we can get them cleared here. They can respond to calls if they need to, and then we can have a chat with doctors afterwards.
Sawyer's EMS locked.
His name is Doc.
Well, if it isn't the speeders
Can I borrow
themselves.
doctors or a couple doctors outside?
What's going on, Sawyer?
Have a conversation with me.
Look,
Josh.
Hey, we got Chris Peters coming down.
I'm willing to look the other way on charging you with reckless driving.
Can't get out.
Okay.
Why'd
I
you
feel like there's a. Why did I do it? Look, before Storm, I was in a really big scene. I was starving. I didn't get anything to eat for 2 hours, and so when the meeting was over, me and Sarah were driving down to the food court. We were code 2ing because I was about to starve, and then that's when you pulled us over.
What looks to be is Valdo running in the middle of the road here, Legion.
That's why I
I'm
did it.
following the chain of command, and I'm going to give you a warning. But know that I do got this videotape.
Oh, okay, I understand, Sawyer.
And I got my eye on the both of you.
876.
All right, well,
It's not because I'm targeting you. It's just because I want to keep the city safe.
Mm-hmm.
I understand,
need to make
Sawyer.
that
You're
clear
just
to
doing
you.
your job. Mm-hmm.
I do have a question for
Get
you,
out
though.
of my sight, you
No,
make
whoa.
me sick.
wait, just one moment.
Sawyer.
One moment. How did you guys call anybody during the traffic stop?
No, we didn't call anybody. We were talking to Sawyer, and then Reese came up and karate chopped him in the neck.
Who is he? You know Reese. Who is he? Tell us a little bit about him.
Reese Harper used to be an EMS, and he quit about 3 months ago, maybe a little longer.
Now he's a dirty roof runner.
Now he's a roof runner, yeah.
Disgusting. You
I know.
agree?
Terrible. That's a dissension into chaos.
No, every time we talk to him, we always, give him shit for it. We don't like him being a criminal.
You hear what he said? He said, this is for my daughter. Who's his daughter?
Calls it a safety hand.
I have no idea.
Yes,
I don't really know the Reese
Come
that well.
on. You
I
said
don't
you
who
you
his
know when he
daughter is.
got you know when he quit.
He was a hostage.
What is it?
Robbery of like
We're not pressing any charges at this time, but we might.
As a hostage, and he's like, "It's my safety hammer."
Hey, Carmine.
Sorry, what was that, Carmine?
Uh-huh.
Let's boogie.
All right.
Are you done with them, Sawyer, or you want
who's
him
his
to wait
daughter?
here?
Who's his daughter?
Yeah, I'm done with him.
Who's
I'm
his
done with
daughter?
him for now.
Who's
you,
Reese's
miss.
daughter? Blake Ryder, right?
All right, bye,
I
guys.
did what you said.
I have no idea.
Let's go.
They don't need your representation, lawyer. They're not being. They're good.
Everything I do is for you, Chief. Can I have a?
No.
Come on, man.
Are you done here, Sawyer?
Let's just say it.
Got something. Well, Carmine's working something, I believe.
Yeah, I got a few questions for you, Mr. Duke.
All right. If you're not pertaining directly to this, let's start clearing people out of here.
All right, I'll get out. I'll go get my mace out.
Dude, can you take me to a room, an empty room, just me and you?
Carmine, you handle this.
I
This
got
is
it.
your investigation. You hit it from one end, I hit it from the other.
Mm-hmm. You get the balls, I get the.
Okay,
I don't know
come
what
on.
I get.
Stop.
Hey, don't finish that sentence,
My
please.
apologies,
All right,
Chief.
Captain.
All right, Ramsey, come in here. We're gonna make this room vacant.
No, I'm good here.
Okay.
No, it opened up by you doing it.
The Chief and Stevie are here, so I'll just step away.
Duke,
I didn't do it. You must have double tapped.
I'm gonna have a
it or
cordial
something. I don't know what to tell
conversation
you.
with you, okay? What's your
Absolutely.
relationship? What's your relationship with Reese? How do you know the guy?
He used to be an EMS here.
He did, huh? He did.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to be a doctor? You're a doctor now, but you used to be a doctor too.
That's a factual statement. Yeah.
Well, can you tell me what you were doing on Twitter?
I said, heck yes, Reese,
Why'd you say that?
because Perry Watson came upstairs and said that there had been treatment from somebody getting karate chopped.
Okay, and how does Reese tie to that?
That Reese did the karate chopping.
How do you know that?
I just told you how I know that.
Oh, you
Perry
didn't?
Watson said Reese karate chopped somebody.
Oh, you said someone got
I'll be
karate
honest,
chopped and
if
they're
he's
being
not
treated. That's what you said.
I said
with
that
Who's Perry?
Perry
He's not,
Watson,
like holding it out in a
the
threatening
salmon
way.
director.
There's nothing we can really do.
How do you spell
Can you
that
say-
first name?
she's literally in the other
Perry
room
Watson.
right
She's in the
now.
room behind you.
Oh. Oh, she is. Give me a second. I need to get a look at her.
She's in a meeting.
Work on a statement.
Okay.
Is there something wrong with me exercising my First Amendment rights?
Hey, which one of you is Perry?
We'll see what he
None
can
of
do.
us.
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Well, I mean, you're not
Sorry,
being.
sorry. Which one of you is Perry?
That's me.
Could I ask you a real quick
Have a good
question?
one.
Yes.
What'd you say to Duke Ramsey?
What you mean?
The Duke Ramsey, when Sawyer was brought up here, what'd you say to him?
Yeah.
Wait.
Not great.
In the hospital
you mean?
recently, you recall having a conversation with Duke?
He was bringing up stuff about what occurred yesterday, updating me all, and then I was just talking about what my conversation was with Captain Turner.
Did he say anything about what happened to Sawyer?
Didn't say anything about what happened to Sawyer.
Did you say anything about what happened to Sawyer to him?
I've never seen the hospital this popular.
No, he might have overheard it though.
What do you think he
mean-
might have overheard?
Oh, if you also have a look on Twitter.
Yeah, I know that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's what I'm
That
trying
might
to get
be
to the
why.
bottom of. He claims that you told him that Reese got Sawyer. That's what he said. He said
'cause-
you told him that.
I said that what I spread on Twitter.
Oh, and what's that?
Like I said, like Reese might have done something to Sawyer because
how-
Reese tweeted out. Where is it?
Heck.
Told ya I'll get you Sawyer.
Okay, you're good. All right. All right, yeah, you're good. You're good. Hey, you're Duke. Duke, are you here? You're good. Reese self-snitched.
So how long have you been the victim for? Is this just like something that you've developed, or has it always been there?
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday, right? Okay.
Nothing
Hey, Carmine,
Burgon
pick
do.
that son of a bitch
building
up.
D-Dom?
No. Reese twatted about it. That's how work got out.
Oh,
Reese
well then.
took credit.
You said that guy twatted. Good job.
Yeah, after the fact.
I want to get that guy in trouble too.
Well, have I got? We should have this conversation here.
Let's talk.
I'm gonna stand
Hey,
here
come.
and just turn my back and pretend I'm not here.
Hey, come into my office.
Well, the hard part's already done. That guy has a bunch of tourniquets being found on fucking suspects. He's the guy we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah,
That's
doctor?
literally him. This is the universe just, play straight into your hands. So you look at you.
Honestly, sometimes it's better to be lucky than smart.
Yeah. Why? You went after two people that were not Veronica. What are you fucking doing?
I saw two ambulances and I was only one man. Now, if you were with me with a video camera, we could have gotten them both.
Oh, shit.
You should see this recording. They were driving crazy. And I'm probably going to pay an attorney to put the charges up on the docket tonight.
Wait, attorneys
playing
can
coy.
Attorneys can do that?
I'm gonna get someone to be like my district attorney and press the charges on the PD's behalf against them.
Oh, someone that can't be isn't gonna get cooked by command.
I'm gonna call the
Yeah.
Jesus. The medical what is it? The emergency mafia services. Back at it again.
Emergency Mafia. That's what we call them. The EMS, the Emergency Mafia Services.
Every report, that's what we title. Maybe even make a tag.
So the chief doesn't seem like he's too happy with me. He seems like he's pretty busy.
Hell no.
Why do you do nothing?
You know how many work hours we've taken from high command? They've been right after the meeting, he was talking to EMS command. As soon as he's done talking to them for like 30-40 minutes, he hears you on the radio, Alpha, and now he's in here talking to them again.
Hey, things move fast, all right?
I guess. Well, the subpoena, we need to talk to Sergeant Stevie. The subpoena is going to be done. You should have just used mine.
What do you mean I should have used yours?
Mine had enough probable cause in it, and it wasn't in first person.
All right, then just fucking use it then.
All right. By the way, mine is covering 3 days. Even though we don't need
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
All right, fuck. I mean, here's the thing. You
They
know, the
sign
more
it, they
time
sign
you
it.
need, the harder it is to get approved by the judiciary.
The 3 days is, grand scheme of things, 3 days is nothing to the judiciary. They only care if it's like a week or longer than a week.
All right, fuck them then. Maybe we can actually come across getting some more useful information and actually build our... Are we able to get it signed today?
Sergeant Stevie?
Jeff,
Ma'am?
got it. It's a blue Astron going eastbound on Dorset.
She's still looking at it. She was looking at it, though. You just gotta, wait for her to say it's good and then tick it. Where'd you gonna use yours?
Going... It's
all right.
Going westbound on
Is
South
Stevie all right?
She might be in her head.
Hello. On to Boulevard Del Perro, a left.
Hello.
Southbound Morningwood.
Stevie, the ground from ground control.
Marathon.
Hey, look, come in, they wanna go home.
The Red Desert.
Hey.
50 that's
No.
Be so damn, baby. Oh, baby.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah, it is. We gotta learn the words to that. Can you imagine us? We drive around in a car, we fuck someone up, and we just break into song and dance doing that whole routine.
Someone like Blake Ryder crashing out, and we just hum that song.
I have a plan for next time there's a PD shootout.
Yeah.
We start performing Hamlet.
Like a play?
Yeah, we start putting on a play.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's like while they're all getting medical and people are being GSR tested, we change into our formals and put on a little play.
Oh fuck, I forgot it's
Hey,
Gene
are you guys
Friday.
talking to me?
Yes, Sergeant. Yes,
Yeah,
Sergeant.
we were.
The subpoena, is it all to your liking, standards achieved?
Except for lower power, I think.
I didn't get a chance to because while I was trying to read it, we
Yeah.
got called down here. So give me a second.
Oh, so everything's Sawyer's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer, did those words pass through my mouth at any point?
Might as well have.
I agree.
Bring you here with me.
any point did I say this is Sawyer's problem? Apart from right them.
Something.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
He's gonna listen into that guy's phone call.
I know he is. I'm gonna pretend that my head is in the MDT and I didn't see him run away.
What the fuck are you on about? Hold on,
Track
hold on.
is-
Hold on.
I dropped my quarter. I picked it up though.
Maybe took the.
How's that subpoena looking?
So,
Hey, sir, you need to step away, okay? We're
Can you move
we're
along?
discussing
We're busy doing
confidential
something right
information.
now.
You need
So
to
just-
step
just
away,
listen.
sir.
Oh no, I'm just
Gotcha. Keep moving.
letting you
Sir, you need to step away, sir.
Sir, listen, we're handling business right now.
Wait, I'm stepping away now.
All
I
right.
said what I needed to say.
Can't wait to bring Blake Ryder back to justice.
Jesus. Hey, this guy's a Blake tard.
You can do whatever you want, Blake. I don't care.
Hey, you're riding for Blake. Blake's gonna be in the South soon, and you can't represent
Blake's
her.
gonna be riding under the prison.
Stop it. Stop it. We spoke about professionalism.
That's fine. She deserves it.
What?
That's her attorney
But you're
saying
not gonna
that.
fuck me over.
How many units have we got going?
We're
Yeah, I
subpoenaing
am.
that guy too, right?
15.
Yeah, we are gonna subpoena him too. Already got the number and everything. So.
You know, lawyers love their phones. Lawyers, they always say too much on their phones.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I set up
Fuck
on
you,
the
Carmine.
fields.
Hey.
Everybody keeps hitting me with a fucking door.
At least they don't try to go fuck yourself every time they walk past.
Is that what they tell you? Go fuck
You know,
yourself
just hear
every
that
time they
guy.
walk
He literally
past you?
told me to go fuck myself.
Everyone.
Can you
that
be
is
a little
all
nicer,
collectively-
like in public? Like, why you gotta be such a raging
Let's have
asshole?
some professionalism, please.
Is it a
sir.
law against that?
Nah, it's just, I don't know, fucking
Harassment.
manners, assuck
Oh, it's a heavy door.
What do you
Suck
think?
my
smell
balls,
like
Carmine.
shit,
Suck my
Carmine.
balls.
We were just
Oh
being
my-
we were being accosted
just asking
by the
him to be
public,
nice
sir.
to me.
How do I constantly have?
So you apologize.
Elgin.
So you apologize.
Right, Westburn immediately back on.
For what? I didn't. What? He didn't finish what he was
No,
saying.
it's you, Carmine, calling someone an asshole.
Oh, I only.
You're in uniform.
I'm
Carmine,
sorry.
apologize.
I'm sorry, Chief. I'm sorry,
The
Chief.
SPs are all after.
Okay.
This is the same thing that happened yesterday when he was yelling
get out
at
of here.
that,
Come
that
on.
woman.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I was his
I'm
golden
the one that
boy.
got 3 deaths. You only got 1.
It went from, hey, Carmine, you're doing a great job with HR shit, and now it's, why I always gotta see you fuck up, Carl? You've destroyed my image. The image I've been working on for weeks. He loved
You got the
me.
Chiefs inside of the cafeteria and you call someone an asshole.
Only after he told me to go fuck myself.
Tard.
Wait, did he hear all that too?
You know that conversation we had yesterday
Clearly
about
He clearly
you know
did.
that you know the conversation yesterday we had about tact?
Yeah.
That was an exact example.
Yeah.
Carmine on radio.
10
Look, let's
2.
be honest. If me
I'm
and
not the
Carmine are
emergency
allowed to
room
ride
lane
together,
now.
would you rather go to a
10-4
cop
en
shootout
route.
or deal with us fucking up with people?
Sawyer 2.
I'll get him.
215, 23.
Hey, Sawyer, emergency room.
76.
Emergency.
I think the
room?
chief
Listen,
wants
there
to
you go.
talk to us.
It's going to be a tan and color.
Which
I think it's an
emergency
Oracle.
room?
Wait, where is the emergency room?
I think.
It's a Cheval.
Oh, the big,
That's
the
where we
big
work.
one.
We have.
There's one says emergency on it.
There's 2 RC cars.
Oh no, emergency steps.
The guy on the RC car radio is saying he has a bomb. There is 2 RC cars. I'm assuming.
Very serious, sir.
I think
I
that
bet you
guy just
guy
made
that
criminal
walks
threats
past us
against
struggles
you.
to carry all the groceries in one go.
That guy just made criminal threats towards us.
It doesn't matter. It's bad faith
Which
policing.
one? The one up?
He's complaining about us, dude. That's why we're getting called out here.
The fuck? I didn't even say
It's
nothing to this
over.
guy.
Oh my god. They're operating. They're trying to do their job. They were code 2. They're well in line to do what they did.
They're well in line to go code 2 to go get food.
Because someone was actively passing out.
No, they weren't.
That's not what they were stating.
Whatever. Just deal with him. He's a problem. He's going to be the downfall of you guys.
What did I do exactly?
Your job, Sawyer.
Drop it. Just drop it. Do no side comments.
Yes,
Come on,
ma'am.
guys.
Where's that video footage? I want it.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
Give me a couple minutes.
All right. Get to me in a couple minutes.
Oh God!
Hey, you told me to pull the trigger on this, Chief. I'll fucking get it up there in 5 minutes.
I just want the footage though. Before I proceed with anything here, I want the footage here. I'm not sure what they're telling him, but it sure as hell sounds like they're trying to claim they were responding to a call.
This is why I've been doing traffic patrol with a video camera.
Right.
23 Polito. The van across the road is stolen.
Listen, for the time being, I'm going to try to facilitate a conversation between you and the doctor that doesn't want to treat you. They're procedurally they can deny you medical. That doctor can deny you medical if there's another doctor available and Skip is available.
Tell this van to leave.
If Skip's available, you got to go through him.
What about medical neutrality? Isn't it their job to operate on anybody? How could, if they refuse to operate on one person, doesn't that mean that hypothetically they could refuse to work on all people or do a good job? Isn't that like a stepping stone down a dark road?
We have 2 RC cars inside, one strapped with a
the direction
bomb
I'm
on
leaning,
it.
but that's currently the procedure they have. We could look into that a little bit further, but these cars are so loud. But
you want me to sue him for discrimination so we can get some case law?
Sue him for discrimination. Why don't you look at medical neutrality and see if that applies here? Is there medical neutrality here? To what extent, if so?
I'm going to be honest. Listen, and Carmine backed me up here, but I think they got something against 2 white guys like Carmine and myself.
Okay.
No, Italians for me. They got something against Italians for me.
Weapons do they?
See, they got something against Italians. Yeah, I'm not
You guys had
Italian.
a disagreement, which is now starting to spiral out of control.
Well, I don't think anything's spiraling out of control. I just tried to, yesterday a situation occurred where, they were infringing upon our protection of a 95 in our custody. The 95 was in our custody, and not only, but their care, And then the situation today was I was just investigating something, and then when I was just going to let them go and talk to them about the situation, I got karate chopped, and then a doctor that I'm investigating said, "I'm not going to treat you. You're on my shit list. Go see someone else."
Listen, I'm not a fan of them denying medical treatment. However, there is another doctor you can use. That's Skip. That's the way they're taking it right now. If you need medical treatment, you go through Skip if there's not another doctor available. I don't know if we have any legal grounds to contest that at all. The director on the board which I'm assuming is their high command. Is that right? Yeah.
Perry, yeah.
Just said that's their procedure, how they do it, and they won't enforce it any other way. So unless it comes down to some sort of legal proceeding, that's how it's going to be.
You want me to sue? Because I can sue 3 people, sir.
No, I don't want you suing right now. So what are we investigating here at the hospital at this point? If we are no longer looking into the EMS that was speeding, what are we doing here?
I'm about the doctor and the tourniquets.
Are you leading that case?
Carmine is, I believe.
Which doctor is it? Just to know, so I know.
Duke Ramsey. Several tourniquets have been found on suspects.
Okay.
And he has reported
kind
himself
of two birds, one stone here. More so trying to.
Have you questioned
this guy's
about
obviously.
that at all yet?
No, I haven't brought it up with him yet.
Who found those tourniquets?
I found one set, and another set was found by Charlotte Spade, I believe, of the BCSO.
On February 26th and February 28th. Okay, listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Do not drop the fucking ball with this one, okay? This guy has outrun.
It's a hard ball to drop.
Well, but it's not, because he outran the warrant for the criminal negligence ownership. I just talked to a judge, and apparently he could still keep his weapons license, and with no felonies, by the way. And he just got off the felony diversion program because he outran his warrant. Okay.
All right, so me and Carmine will go put him in cuffs right now, ma'am, and we'll.
Well, you need to have the warrant written up. We need the warrant written up.
Why do we need the warrant? Oh, hold on.
Whoa, put that away. Put that away. Put the hammer away. Put the hammer away. Put the hammer away. Put the hammer down. Put the hammer down, Osvaldo. Osvaldo, put the hammer down. Osvaldo, put the hammer down now.
That fucking gun now.
Oh my god.
I tried to de-escalate.
I guess Duke's gonna have to wait.
He came out of nowhere.
Get him in cuffs.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go get the EMS from inside. I got
All
this
right,
one.
I'm on this
I'll
one.
process him, Chief. I'll throw up the
Okay.
report.
Let me hand you this incomer. Grab all these weapons.
Listen,
off me
Chief,
then.
I want you to know no thanks is needed.
No.
All right, I'll pistol
Go
whip
watch
you
your
out of the way to
suspect.
save you from that hammer-wielding
Go
maniac.
watch your suspect.
Go
Yes,
with your
sir.
suspect, guys. Come on.
Oh, Carmine, we got to handle business.
What?
How
He'll be there.
which
in 2
camera
seconds.
did he
weapons.
use?
Carmine.
All three
real
of them.
quick. and
All
real
those
quick-
down there.
Yep, Captain.
Issued possession. Okay, so we need a warrant. Ask questions about if it's reported.
I want a warrant on this. I don't want him just taken into custody and then questioned. I want shit lined up.
No, that's what I'm saying. I find out from his. Well, shit. He is the boss, Chief.
No, he's not. He's command. He's not high command.
Oh, so is Perry's the same rank as him? So is it Cantor,
Correct.
who was just here? We
Cantor's
need to
the high
talk
command.
to.
Yes.
Is she still
I
around?
want that warrant in hand first.
All right.
Wait. Well, wait. So then, who is he? Well, we just want to know if it. Well, then he's gonna be. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. If he's tipped off, he's getting a warrant, Chief. He's gonna go in his fucking hole.
I know
again.
that, which is why I want one in hand. So we take it to both of them.
Okay, so then don't even question him.
If you don't have evidence to arrest, do you have evidence right now to
We
arrest him?
do, yeah. If you
Yeah,
don't report
so
your
the-
shit
Put
stolen,
together
sir.
that warrant and then go into question.
Yeah.
If you have grounds for an arrest, if you have PC for charges right now,
yes.
put a warrant together, get it signed, make sure everything's in order, and then let's serve it. Let's do it.
10-4. Could I ask while I'm dealing with Osvaldo, could you make sure that he certainly didn't, because I looked through all the reports. There's not a single report of him
He would
reporting
have to
anything
report
stolen.
it to us, correct? They don't have a different way of reporting stuff stolen,
Yeah,
correct?
it's supposed to be on our database.
Okay, to us.
Yeah.
Yes, and he hasn't done
Okay, I will double check right now.
Do we have that in writing somewhere?
Yes, if you read the charge for distribution of government equipment, I think it is. It says in there that if it's not reported to the police, that that's it. That's enough for the charge to stick.
Distribution of government equipment.
I don't
Is that the name of the charge?
Let me see. Wait, where is it? Where's the charge? I'm looking for it.
Unauthorized transaction
Yes,
of a
that's
medical
the one.
equipment. It's a felony. Medical equipment includes IFAKs, tourniquets, tweezers, splints. Charges to be utilized for each piece of medical present. It is illegal for citizens to exchange or transact medical equipment to another citizen, with whether it be for free or monetary personal gain. Stolen equipment. There must be a equipment report filed.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. And that's within the charge.
So we don't need to prove that he sold it or anything, so long as he
It
has
doesn't say who it has to be reported to. That could be used against us.
It doesn't?
Let me. Who's it? Hold on. Let me call somebody who's pushed these charges before. Just 1 second.
What's up? What's up? What do you want to call for him?
Have you?
Yeah.
Somebody. So I know that we've had you guys go and speak with doctors and before. Do they report shouldn't they be reporting their medical equipment to us officers?
Okay, wait,
just like anything else?
one minute. Sorry, I was screaming on the radio. So we locked in the emergency room, and he needs assistance.
Go help Sawyer. Go help Sawyer, Carmine.
Is it you're asking? Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
I need backup.
I'm on my way.
Stuck in here. I'm about to shoot the door.
I'm coming.
Carmine, get the doctor that can get me out of here. She locked me in here with my 9 to 5.
In the emergency room.
It feels like the
Hey,
oxygen's being
doctor.
sucked out of the room. I can't breathe.
Doctor, we need you. There's an officer locked in a room with a suspect.
Help!
We're en route. We're en
keys.
route. He says he doesn't. He says he doesn't.
Let you out.
Is it here?
I'll pass it out.
Which room?
Hey, it's here. It's here. It's this door right here, doctor.
No, he got it.
Oh, he got it.
Thank
I
you.
believe, I believe that you guys do actually have keys to this side room
I
and
have
that side
keys
room.
to this room.
Just
And that
the,
room.
just the
Man,
side
they
room.
keep telling me I don't have keys. I have
Only-
keys. They make
okay,
up their damn
what-
mind.
okay,
up.
So
Sawyer,
it's
Sawyer,
just
don't
the
walk away.
side
Come
rooms.
here. You have room to this door, and that door. That is it. You have three locks.
That's too much to remember.
Captain Haley, before I write up the warrant, should we talk to Cantor and just ask her if she's had any reports of medical equipment going missing?
No, I want that in hand first, and then we go question her. Because we need to act on it right away, just in case there's some sort of
10-4. All right, I will write it up now.
So write it up, and if we have to scrap it because there is a report from them, then so be it. But we're working on the information we have right now, right?
10-4. All right, sounds good. I'll get to that now. I gotta write up this warrant for this Duke guy. Apparently, you know what he did last time? Which one? The subpoena?
The ash gray.
Wait, we keep getting sidetracked. You need to focus on that. It's your shit.
No, you need to lock in.
Why do I gotta do your fucking grunt work? I'm not a paperwork jockey.
We're working as a team right now, Carmine.
I will not be your
what
Jenny
we should
Ho!
be doing, I'm going to tell you what we
I'm
should
a
be
better
doing. We have
driver than
probable
you.
cause. Listen. We have probable cause to go in there, put Duke Ramsey in cuffs right now, put him in a cell, and get raid signed off on him. All right?
Parade him inside the hospital, get him to open up his locker?
We'll do that too.
my God.
No, we get a warrant for it.
Where am I going?
To the senior buns, dum-dum.
I don't know where I'm going.
All right, so you want to... So first off, what's the statute of limitations for the stuff that you found belonging to them? Is it within 30 days?
It was literally yesterday. It was yesterday, that shootout at the
so
jetty.
Then here's what we got to do. We're going to have to go down to the hospital, put him in cuffs, and lock everything down.
No. The chief said he wants a warrant read up first. The way the charge is written, all it states is that the person has to report the crime. The report that the tourniquet or whatever was stolen, all right? Which is why we got to talk to Cantor, make sure that he didn't report it to her stolen. Because if he says he did, that's a loophole. And he might beat the case.
That ain't a loophole. Dum-dum, that ain't a loophole. You got to report to police.
It doesn't say that word for word.
Well, what do you think it means by report?
I don't fucking know.
I just committed a crime. You can't just talk to random person. You have to talk to the people.
We get a stupid judge that just takes everything literally. We're fucked. We might as well cover this base.
No, we're not. No one's that dumb.
There's one other thing I'm curious based upon this, and I don't know how this would play out, but I think go with the trial at least first. Depending how the results of that go, you could also technically ACR these individuals because they are government employees.
What the hell?
And
what does
general
that
corruption would fall underneath that.
Okay.
Oh, I know what an ACR is.
ACR is basically they go in front of a board and have to explain if they're good enough for their job or not.
Right.
It's an authority conduct review, Carmine. I read all about them.
We can do both things because there was one concern that was brought up by the chief about how the charge was written. It didn't establish who the individual had to report the crime to. So when we speak to Cantor, and if she says he didn't report any of his equipment being stolen formally, then we can proceed to the whole ACR stuff, I guess.
Well, you could do them in tandem as well if you need to.
You'd want to charge him criminally before the ACR because it makes your ACR that much stronger.
Yes. You would want the one heard first and then put that into the second one.
Because then he can't be protected by his superiors if there's an actual authority conduct review comes down to the judiciary.
I don't know a single word you just said. You might as well be speaking French.
Okay, right.
Ole popes, you pope,
Okay,
avocado.
Carmine. If man found guilty of bad and man put in front of bad and we say they bad because guilty, they are more inclined to go, oh yeah, bad.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
I appreciate you breaking that down to prehistoric times so that our ancestors could understand that.
Smack rock on rock, make fire.
You're welcome. It's become sort of my thing that I have to do this.
Okay.
Oh, I can understand.
Carmine.
That's exactly why the DOC and Carmine were a thing.
Yeah.
Carmine, I've been trying to make your job a bit easier as
Mm-hmm.
well. So the hospital was not notified of any robberies. So
who told you this, Cantor?
No, Perry.
She said that Duke Ramsey hasn't reported anything stolen.
Duke hasn't reported anything stolen. Do not ask Cantor any questions in regards to
I need
Ramsey.
a formal statement from Perry then. I need a...
I'll get it written down for you. Don't you worry. I'm just letting you know now. how was the equipment looking? Because I can probably break down how old it is. We can try and cut down when he done it. Perry's advised we can get his clocking days as well. We can get what equipment he's purchased and when.
The tourniquets found on the 28th were like half worn, like halfway worn out.
Okay, so he got that between 10 and 15 days ago.
So, if he wasn't robbed, that means this guy, as soon as he was reinstated as his doctor, he started possibly selling all this, because he was reinstated around a month ago.
Okay, to double up that, we don't know if he had his full access removed. He's got 2 ways of clocking in. He can clock in as a therapist and as a doctor. Perry doesn't have the ability to remove them. The only people that can is the board of directors. One of them being on the board of directors.
Isn't Perry the highest authority in the medical?
So this is where it's complicated. She's the highest legislative authority, but in regards to the hospital, she's just a attending doctor.
Wasn't she Democrat? I mean, I'm pretty sure she was the only one running, but wasn't she the person that was voted in by the people?
Yes, but this is a big thing. There's an argument whether she's actually above the hospital and can tell them what to do, or whether she can just like do the legislative side and advise them, and the board of directors are still in full control.
Was this something established by like a previous medical authority member? Like, was it this Cantor? Did the Cantor establish this board thing?
I think that it's what the board of directors argue.
Who are they?
All I know is Cantor's on there. I don't know anyone else really. I can find out. I'm about to go for a drive with Perry soon.
I'm so
once
confused.
I'm done talking with you. Yeah.
Okay. Are they like state authority? Did the state put them in power? Who put them in power?
No.
If the state...
they're independent. So
how is
let me
it...
break this down for you, Mr. Carmine.
I'm so confused.
There are 4 legislative bodies within the state.
Mm-hmm.
You have Los Santos, you have Blaine County, you have the Department of Justice, and then you have SAMA, which is the medical authority. No one of them is above any other. They all equal in terms of their power that they have. They all have their own structures inside of them. Once again, the mayors, for example, Blaine County or Los Santos, that's technically the head and the legislative authority there. Right? There's nothing in terms of legislation that has been put forward saying that the ultimate authority within the hospital or anything that has been such established is determined by the head of the SAMA group there. If the board of directors is still the board of directors, there's no power over that has been stated, and that has not been given up. Makes sense there.
So the board of directors are not. Are they in the Constitution?
No, son, they are not. That's their own internal structure.
But the medical authority member, I don't know the exact title. That is in the Constitution.
Yeah.
Which means, if we're referring to the Constitution, technically the medical authority person is the highest authority in the medical
in regards to legislative writing. Their own internal structure, hiring, firing, whatever. It's their own. Believe me, I've been more than unimpressed with what they have produced from all these. I haven't seen many medical policies whatsoever. There's a few, but not a ton.
There's at least 2 more currently going through at the moment. I know that much. And there's one waiting to actually be put in, but they're waiting for justice that can access that section, the MDT.
So the medical authority person is treated like a liaison.
Yes. If the board or the hospital, basically, they want something put into policy or legislation, they would go through them. That person would then be responsible for putting that together and pushing it through there. Similar to what you have as the mayor and his cabinet and everything else. They have the ability to legislate whatever the heck they want to try to. People can test it. Honestly.
So what if Perry just decides to put out our own legislation?
Well, once again, it can be contested.
Without their input. By them?
Yes,
It can be
yes,
contested by anybody.
Is it like a so the medical it's like a medical union. They empower themselves.
Well, that's up to them, absolutely. They can contest it, they can consider under what grounds within the Constitution, whether this is constitutional or not. They can also, once again, go against it if they should. Because technically, Perry could, by all means, say that the head of the SAMA group is whatever head of public service for the hospital. If they wanted to try that. It would be contested, is my guess, though.
And if it went up to a vote, only people within the SAMA can vote, I'm guessing. Is it not open to the public?
Nope, it's not technically correct. Everyone has a vote there.
Well, if that's the case, then they don't really hold any power.
Well, it's by the people there.
Carmine, any legislation other than that which is pushed by the courts through case law can actually be challenged. It has to be posted up on the government website, and then it gets checked if it's constitutionally correct. If it is, it then enters a 72-hour period where anybody can either put the funding or gather, I believe it's 50 signatures to contest the legislation, and it'll go to a court hearing or a vote, depending.
Okay.
Because you can actually contest legislation that's also already in.
Okay, understood, I guess. Politics. I still don't understand it. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. Maybe. Well, if no one runs for medical authority member next election, I'm getting myself a medical license.
Oh, Lord, help us all.
Oh, did my phone subpoena get through?
And Carmine, I see you are.
Stevie, can you review my subpoena for 19760 for Violet Waters? It's pretty much the same thing, just with added stuff and the names changed, because pretty similar situations.
So, Carmine, you're pushing unauthorized transaction medical equipment, correct?
Yep.
Right. Remember, you push it 1 time for each piece of equipment.
Oh, wait, it stacks. It's just not one blanket charge.
No, if you read the charge, read the last line. It states, this charge is to be utilized for each piece of medical equipment present. Now, on top of that, it also states in this charge that they are to be charged as an accessory for any individual found with the equipment.
Oh my God, he got... Jaden Christopher got like 50 copies. There's 400, almost 400,000 in fines, and he had like 900 months.
He's gonna be broke.
He's gonna spend. This will ruin him.
Yeah. And then on top of that, we've got the OOPS legislation. That has to then be activated to get Duke Ramsey removed from the hospital in all roles.
Can I speak to Sawyer real quick? Sawyer, I need to speak to you real quick.
It's signed again.
In processing.
Thanks, man.
Processing. I can't
What's
do
going
it.
on?
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
I can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do
He's
it?
fucked
Can't do
up.
what?
The guy's... I'm ruining his life.
Good. That's the best part of the job.
There's no coming back. He's gonna be in $1 million in debt.
No coming back. You're gonna be like me. We're gonna
What
be
do you
partners.
mean?
We'll be doing this all day.
I want to sleep at night.
I sleep like a baby at night. I don't even.
He
think
didn't
about
even
this
say
shit.
fuck me.
Him.
He said fuck you. He didn't say fuck me. Why am I going after him?
Listen to me. Listen to me real quick. All right. Hey, you know Kerr Plume, that doctor? You know, she almost cried in the cells when I went to put her in cuffs.
Yeah, I saw that.
I slept like a goddamn baby that night.
That's
I
because
I slept better.
You're
out of all
soulless.
honesty.
We do this, and we'll be drawing first blood. Who's to say they don't come after my job?
That's why we have
I'm
to
a
go
chronic
after all
fuck
of
up.
them.
Bobby fucks up chronically too. It's so easy to fucking get us to slip up. I'm gonna be on a EMS hit list,
Carmine,
Sawyer.
Me and you are going to be. Listen, I'm going to be a lieutenant. You're going to be a sergeant. We're going to be leading a detective unit if we keep this up. All right. If we bring down this criminal enterprise, the emergency mafia services. All right. If we bring them down, guess who's next in line for promotions? Us.
And ChatGPT, we get to use that right in the detective agency, right?
Hey, use whatever you. I don't give a fuck how you write your shit.
Hey, Full Bailey,
Carmine, listen.
fucking Full Bailey, he used to be a bigwig judge. He ain't questioned anything. I didn't even type a single word of my own. Just prompt
Carmine,
after
listen.
prompt after prompt, and he's eating it up.
Carmine, look. I want you to imagine how good it'll feel when you demolish this guy.
And well, I don't think I'm gonna get any joy out
He's
of
gonna
it.
go to sleep tonight and he's gonna curse your name.
Yes.
He's gonna be 6 months from now reflecting on how his life's in poor states because of you.
He's gonna
If
be.
that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what does.
He's gonna be like, "Damn you, Carmine!
Damn yous! Damn yous!
Curse
all to
you!" Okay.
Carmine, look.
All right, I guess.
You're gonna be just like me.
He's going to get charged. Let's see. For Jaden Christopher, he's going to get 910 months, $260,000 in fines. Why is that funny? You're like a super
villain. Got caught. Next.
And for this Oscar Perez guy, he's getting 100 months and 21,000. So around 400K and 1,000 months. What he's getting.
Hey, fuck it. I think when you put it up there, you should be trying to put him in there for years. If you put it on the docket, say, hey, this son of a bitch is abusing his position. I want to see him get 4 years in prison and 4 years parole. Add on to it. Fuck it. Freestyle a bit.
I ain't doing all that.
Get crazy with it. Fuck, I'll go down there right now and put that son of a bitch in cuffs and tell him how we're going to fuck his life up.
If this goes to court, you're taking it, okay?
I'll back you up. Fuck
right.
it.
He's getting 5 times.
Listen, Carmine, we're a team. All right, we're all each other. We're the last bastion of hope. All right, me, you, and a few others. We got to carry the torch forward by fucking this guy's life up. All right, you got a smile on your face about it? Hold on, let me check.
What do you mean, don't check, don't check?
Hey, you are smiling. Hey, keep it up, all right? Because that's a good feeling that we're going to have.
Hey, your advisor's on for now. He's done all he can.
He said it's good? The warrant?
Well, the subpoena. Your warrant? I believe so.
All right, perfect.
But he just said before you push it. So let me put it this way: the chief. So Doc is going to get the Perry right now to give you get you that thing. We need to then get if she can supply us with the time. When they record the time log, that will strengthen yours, and you want that in there before you do anything else as well.
Oh, like when he may have purchased the tourniquets?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wait, did you not put in for the bank records yet?
No, I haven't done a subpoena for bank records yet.
Do we have to, or can we just request that information from the medical?
It looks like she's cooperating. Sounds like she is.
I mean, you could probably. I don't know how it works because it's a government entity. So you could ask, but I don't know if they would be open to that. You could subpoena.
Honestly, I said we go down there, we pull our dicks out, and we put it on the table.
No.
We say, hey, you give us this shit, or we'll fuck you up too.
That is completely opposite of what the chief wants from you, Sawyer.
Emergency mafia services. I'm gonna
what
get you all on racketeering.
Keep it quiet. The problem is that according to Perry, if any of this goes about to Kanta, you're not going to get the information.
Because
why not? Why is Cantor protecting?
She's part of the fucking mafia board. She's one of the people one of the shadow people.
No, that'd be good.
Well, you can go one of two ways. You can either subpoena the government records for the hospital and get it that way for his time, or you can subpoena his bank records.
I say subpoena the hospital. It'll be easier to distinguish it because, you know, his details are going to pop up every time you purchase these tourniquets.
Okay, but you've got to get it.
Yeah, but a lot of people buy stuff at the hospital. It might actually be easier to do his bank records.
And you can also delay notice until the time the warrant is served.
Yeah, and then you have enough probable cause to file the warrant for the last 30 days, so you can get a
could
proper
you,
calculation.
could you do that subpoena for me, please?
Yeah, I mean, give me, what's the report for the information?
The incident report's going to be 1310 set 2.
13102.
2.
All right, Duke Ramsey unauthorized transaction. All right. And then you have both incidents listed in here. So you want me to write this subpoena up?
Yep, please.
All right. I mean, this is an easy one. But how do you spell his name? Ramsay.
Ramsey, Ramsey.
This is the thing I'm worried about with us doing this stuff so public. People can easily, and I mean easily, leak this information. I think these things should be more private than this because everybody can see a subpoena in the PD, even cadets.
Riker got fired for less.
Who's Rocker?
Guy who got fired because he had secret reports. Well, that was part of it. No, that wasn't him. It was someone else who got fired for having secret reports. And he kept taunting serial killers too. I forgot what his name was.
What was that report again? What was that
Cassie.
incident? 13701?
Shut the fuck up, Carmine.
Love you too, Cassie.
What was it? Carmine, the incident?
13102.
Yeah, my bad. Hey, I think she's into you.
Who, Cassie? No, she's with the captain of the BCSO.
Which captain?
Vincent Ventura, pursuit lead.
They're married.
They're married.
I bet you that guy never fights. I bet you just she'll say whatever crazy thing she wants to do, and he'll just be like, "Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I love you, baby doll. Yes, honey."
Sounds like Vincent. Sounds like Vincent.
He keeps his wife happy. What a crazy concept.
No, there's a difference between keeping your wife happy and being taken advantage of, but I wouldn't expect you as a woman to know the difference.
He's demure. Very demure.
That's some self-projection there, Sawyer. That's some classic self-projection there, honey.
Look at you two getting to know each other. So, what? Now that the warrants all drafted, we're waiting for Doc to get the statement from Perry. And then, I guess all this goes to the docket. Okay, TLDR, Bailey was here. He looked through my warrant. He said, my incident report, he said it looks good, gave me a few tips, cleaned it up. And then Doc Masters walked in. Doc said he helped me out, reached out to Perry, who's the medical board authority, asked her about Duke Ramsey if he reported anything stolen. She says no. And at some point, Doc brings up the fact that she doesn't want us to talk to Cantor. He didn't allude specifically to why, but it's...
Bobby, I'll call you back.
But I got the gist that it was she didn't want Cantor knowing about this and, because of how Cantor would react to it.
Did she state that, or is that what you're assuming?
We're gonna have to ask Doc for that.
Perry stated that anything that has to go through Cantor, she will defend and she will
pull
lie.
Those pants up over there. God damn it.
That she will, to extent, if you say to her, did he report it? Even if he didn't, she will say he did.
That's what Perry believes?
Which is crazy.
Yes.
That's...
Should we ask her to see what she does?
Doesn't that sound fucking wrong, though? Like, ain't that wrong?
It's absolutely wrong. However, we work with what evidence we have, and we go from there. Now, we might be able to question her about it once we have all our ducks in order just before we post it and see what happens with that.
All right. Well,
how are we supposed to go about... I mean, so it sounds like she would knowingly cover up corruption. Wouldn't it be a good idea to tip her off so that we could target her too? I mean, we already got this guy dead to rights.
That's what I'm saying. As long as everything's in line right now, we need to make sure. Listen, this is obviously going to be heavily scrutinized and looked at from 25 different angles, having two.
Why am I on
this?
this?
Going at it, right?
Why the fuck am I on this? Yeah, all this because of one unauthorized parking situation that went south.
Something like that, yeah. All I'm asking is, look, really put some effort in. Not saying you're not. Make sure you have your ducks in order before you act on things, okay? Especially in this case.
And for Chief.
I'll back you as long as you got everything in order. So Bailey said your report was looking good.
Yeah, he wanted me to add into the body of the text of the tourniquets how it was acquired by police for the chain of custody.
Make sure that there was probable cause for the reason as to why it was found, right?
Yes.
Surrounding it.
I included
so
that.
What was the situation for the first one?
The first one was a boost that turned into a shootout. The second was a bank truck that turned into a shootout.
I need to take this call here.
And for Chief.
Give me a moment.
All right, Carmine, just go double check the Duke Ramsey thing. Make sure I have all the appropriate references.
Thank you for giving me Duke Ramsey, by the way, because this one might be the one that gets this promotion, not your petty shit. This is the one that's got a promotion tied in it.
Hey, who's putting together the warrant? I'm gonna get just as much credit, if not more, than you, and you know I can fucking talk.
Yeah. So what are we missing here? I don't see nothing in statement of probable cause.
I haven't started writing it yet because I was linking the reports, dum-dum.
Great job.
All right, I'll leave that in mind.
I mean, all you have to do is write the statement of probable cause real quick. Just,
why I gotta do that?
Because you can do it a lot quicker than me. I have to read all the reports to do it. You just write the statement of probable cause. It's easy. So and so is found.
I gotta call my friend
chat.
I gotta call my friend chat.
All right, call your friend chat. All right, I'm gonna make sure that this gets sealed.
He has to
and I'm
fill
gonna
me
request
once.
that sealed for 20 days.
You know, Chad is 5 for 5 with subpoenas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. All right, look, and then look. This is gonna be big. I want to go down there, and I want them to see me. I want the pink-haired doctor Kerplunk to see me grab Duke Ramsey. Right? I want it. Ideal situation. Ideal fantasy. I walk into the hospital. I'm dripping. All right. Sweat from head to tippy toe. I've been working hard. I got my tank top on, my ascot brown cowboy hat, jeans, cutoffs. All right. I walk in there. I say, Duke Ramsey. Duke Ramsey.
Duke Plymouth Ramsey.
He's
You gotta say the
standing
middle
right
name.
in between Violet Waters and Sophia Kerplunk. We go in there. I say, Duke Ramsey, face away from me. You're under arrest. And then the two of them cower and no, Duke, no, Duke.
Okay, was this something that already happened?
No,
Or how
no,
you
it's
foresee it
the
happening?
ideal
Because this goes to
fantasy for
docket,
his
right?
apprehension.
Yeah,
His apprehension's gonna be through a docket at a
Yeah, I
court
didn't tell Sawyer. This is going through the docket. This paperwork. No, we're not
Yeah,
going.
it's a government employee.
Right.
Yeah.
Howdy.
But we might be able to articulate a rate.
Bro, what the hell? I like this because I can keep track of what's going on, right? All the moving parts. I'm keeping up with
Hey,
it.
we got to go meet with Bobby.
All right.
Hey,
Master
doing
Son.
that. Right, so here's the gossip on the street. So Duke Ramsey, he was, found guilty
that Bobby?
of sour drugs. In
I know.
court.
I was there for it. Nah, it's a message.
So, yeah, he was never
read me
fired
Bobby's phone number
from the
now.
hospital. For that, he was hired as a pharmacist. So, of course, has access to drugs. The person that made sure he didn't get fired was Cantor, apparently.
Oh, I see. Okay, it makes because I was wondering. This guy got cellular drugs expungement, but still, the nature of the crime that he committed is, I mean, it's crazy that they gave him a job. for that.
So we don't even know if he was ever fully fired because only the board of directors, i.e. Cantor,
There it
and I
is.
think 3 other people can fire someone that's
Which makes no sense,
got
by
the
the way.
pharmacy position. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, it's just something we got to be on the lookout for.
I'm gonna put Sawyer on this and see if he can dismantle it. This whole board of directors mob boss shit. They're like Dons in Godfather. and they divvy up
I don't feel
power
bad if I do
amongst
it.
each other.
Look, try not to stir up too much shit. I think the chief probably doesn't want that. Only go in if there actually is
Bobby,
clear sign
it's
of
Dylan.
something.
It's Sawyer.
Don't just
Yeah.
ruffle feathers for the sake of it. We got no proof
Get
at
you
the
into
moment.
nothing.
But
You
it's a
said the
matter.
thing you
Let's
said was an ACR, right? You wanted me to do an
yeah.
ACR. So can you help me out with that too? Have you done one before?
I haven't. In fact, I think maybe only one's ever been done in the entire
Oh
city.
shit.
We can discuss that. I'm in the middle of a few things, but let's just focus on Duke for now.
The chief said from the top. He said as soon as this docket is pushed, go straight for the ACR.
Okay, but technically we won't need an ACR.
Why is that?
Well, firstly, we don't have to push this to the docket.
Why?
We can just arrest him on it.
Are you sure?
We do not have to push government employee stuff to the docket. It's just something we do out of respect. Now, unless there's a hack charge involved or one of the hold and release charges,
Hey, thank you, Swerve.
That's the only exception.
Okay.
The chief may want us to go to the docket, though. We'll discuss that with him.
So where does it say that where does it state that government employees goes to the docket? Is it somewhere where this is
nowhere?
Is it SOPs?
Nowhere.
Is it a cultural thing?
It's a cultural thing. It was something out of respect.
Okay. Well, I'm leaning towards doing the docket thing, and don't tell Sawyer about this. If Sawyer finds out, it's
yeah, he'll just arrest every doc taken in. Yeah. So the thing is, we can go the ACR route, but if we can get this into court quick under the UPS legislation, the moment he's found guilty, he'll offer having. In fact, one moment. I don't even think we need him found guilty. I think the fact it's not being reported. Right, here we go.
This guy's a flight risk. By the way, he outran a negligence warrant.
I will request something more from the court. So he's a government employee. If he runs, then... In fact, I'll speak to the justice about that.
Hey, Bobby's next door and he wants to meet.
Right, so...
I found something out, but I'm not telling you, so I'm gatekeeping this information from you.
No.
Any distribution of medical equipment is not only considered malpractice, but unlawful due to the need of medically trained to use them items. Yada, yada, yada. The individual involved will be considered for unauthorized transaction of medical equipment. If the medical equipment is not properly reported stolen or violates malpractice, doctors and EMS will be removed from their department by their respective command and high command. We already know this wasn't properly reported stolen.
So we don't
under
need an
UPS
ACR.
legislation, he has to be kicked out.
Okay, so the ACR is pointless.
The ACR is not needed unless they refuse to fire him, which means they're breaching this legislation, which was previously signed by Medical Director Cantor.
So don't go for the ACR,
Don't
and if
go
they
for
take,
the
and if
ACR
they
yet,
take
now.
the bait, we nuke EMS.
Well, it won't be EMS. We'd be going for the border directors at the hospital.
I don't even need Sawyer for this. And this sounds easy. It's literally scripted. It's a scripted play-by-play.
Yeah, so if you bring up the UPS legislation, just type in legislation.
Mind your business, Sawyer. Remember you handed this off to me, bitch.
Yeah, you're my path to lieutenant.
All right, hey, Masterson, me and you, we're gonna eat off of this. I'm not gonna go for the ACR. We're gonna go down this other route that you just laid out.
Yeah. So, have you got that opened up?
Hey, listen.
What?
It's legislation.
I'm trying to listen. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to Masterson, who knows like a lot more than you do. Okay, so please keep your mouth shut just for a moment.
Nobody knows more than me.
Big boys are talking. All right, shut up, little pup. Big boys are talking. You were saying? Ah! No! He's hitting me! He's hitting me!
Arrest him! Arrest him!
So wait, so if we're not doing the ACR, what are we doing?
No. So if you go to the OOPS legislation, so go to your legislation tab and just type in OOPS.
OOPS?
Yep, it'll bring up outside ordinary practices scenarios.
Yep.
Right. So if you scroll down
I need to bring Sergeant Stevie. Oh no, we're just talking. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So if you scroll down to penalties and enforcement, and section 2 of that, medical equipment, the second paragraph, if the medical equipment is not properly reported stolen, that's all you need. That line is how you get him removed from his position.
Okay, I got a crisis aversion with Bobby, okay? I'll call you back and we'll touch base, okay?
Yep, no
Bobby,
problem.
There's a noose around your neck and they're about to pull the lever.
Bobby, you got suspended at the worst time, dude. I'm like waiting over my head and somehow I'm barely floating. My head's like over the water. I'm barely floating and I might get a fucking promotion. I'm nuking the EMS and you're here with a fucking shiesty on. God knows what the fuck you're doing.
What do you mean there's a noose on my Carmine?
Oh yeah. By the way, they're talking about maybe cutting you loose. Your liability. See, me and Sawyer, we're liabilities, but we have worth.
Yeah, we have value.
We
You
have value.
none.
You need to get a big case, brother. And by the way, Sawyer
We've
literally.
gotten- How many big cases have we gotten? How many things? Like what?
Like 3,
6?
maybe 4. Yeah, 6. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, 6. Yeah, we got like. So
who
many
said that I was a
subpoenas.
liability? Who said that?
Listen, it was pretty obvious. And don't get mad yet. You're gonna get really mad at what I'm about to tell you now. So you remember we got punished? You got suspended. You got a dab. There's also another follow-up punishment of not being able to ride with each other for 3 days. Sawyer's Weasley ass, Houston, you was a scapegoat, lifted the punishment, but it only applies to you. That's what Sawyer
You're
did.
telling me when we were in that room,
Yeah, Sawyer fucked you.
You guys said that this wasn't going to end badly, Sawyer. You said that
He
we
lied.
weren't
He's
gonna
a
get in
lying
trouble.
weasel.
Carmine, you said that we...
Whoops.
You trusted this fucking fraudulent, lying, malicious fuck,
Hey,
dude.
look what we got out of it. Look,
Now,
look what we
when he
got
says
out of it,
we,
Carmine.
Bobby, he's not talking about you.
No.
You.
Carmine backed me up. When
I
said
did not.
Bobby
I did
Charles
not.
has no value like we do.
I said
Carmine
nothing.
Said, yep, he has
no,
no
I
value.
did not. I said nothing. He said. He said. He's fucking full of shit. He nudged me. He's like, back me, Carmine, and I said nothing.
No hesitation. Right next to me.
Well, hey, you believe whoever the fuck you want to believe, but that's the truth. We can leave it at that. Personally, I'd kill
Sawyer. Put this aside. Hey, the chief said that if you don't get locked the fuck in, your ass is going to be fucking working at the EMS.
That's what he said. And if our case goes as well as we think it does, there's going to be a lot of job vacancies, Bobby. You might be the newest medical director.
Okay, you know what? You know what I think about this? I'm taking off this mask, and you know what I'm going to do? This is what I think about your stupid ass plan. You know what? Hold up.
Don't do anything stupid. You still have a job. Hey!
You get to RP as RFK, Bobby. Think about it. I have worms in my brain in the vaccine. You love that guy, don't you?
You know what? I fucking hate both of you. The first chance I get to fuck both of you, you both get fired. I'm gonna get all over it, bitch.
Wait, hold on. 1 second. We're protecting your job right now.
Oh, we are not protecting your job. Sorry, I don't give a fuck. At every opportunity is fuck you, Bobby. I got your back, though, Bobby. I got you. Nah, Bobby, I got you. How long have I known you?
Was the one that, all right, listen, I'm the one that got 3 daps because Bobby
to give you an FBI criminal profile of that GTA RP character, Carmine Costello.
You know what? When I'm a goddamn...
I got 3. Vic Hanna didn't even get 3 daps when he beat a woman outside of Senior Buns in front of cameras.
I almost got fucked for that. He called me a woman beater. And I didn't even hit the lady.
My first day on the job, I beat a woman in the locker room. Listen.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, our punishment's probably going to be reinstated because they said we're allowed to ride together until someone files a report against command against us.
Why would you tell him this? What is wrong with you? You just leaked it. Now we can't
What do you
accuse him
mean,
of
leaked what? Bobby's
metagaming.
one of us. Listen,
Bobby
we're a
is not.
tripod.
You
The
made
three of
that
us
clear.
are
tripod.
You cut him out. What do you mean one of us?
Listen,
You cut him out.
Sawyer, when I have
You cut him out like a
fucking
puma.
Cut him out. I saw an opportunity and I took it.
You shut your fucking mouth, you snake fucks. When I have 3 goddamn stripes on my arm, I'm gonna make you guys suck my dick. I'm gonna actually hold on. No, not actually. Like,
The chief will be hearing
We're
this.
straight, man.
The chief will. Wait, you're not. Your whole bit's that you're from Montana and you like mountains. What do you mean you're?
Have you ever seen me kiss another man?
I've seen you
Why are you
wrestle
assuming
with Bobby
that
butt
people
ass
from
naked.
Brokeback Montana are homosexuals?
You're right. My bad. I'm sorry. That was out of line. My bad.
I'm gonna fucking
That was
clear
out
this
of line.
shit.
I demand an apology.
I am
My
gonna clear this
apologies,
shit
Sawyer,
up right now.
for someone.
Sawyer,
Clear
Carmine,
what up, Bobby?
I promise you this now, guys.
Bobby, this is your problem. You're the one that fucks everything up. We got. Listen, you want to know why we got dapped?
Why?
Because of your conduct. We all kind of got
Explain.
lumped.
What do you
into
mean?
the-
I didn't do anything.
Explain. Yeah, Bobby, I'm not gonna let him scapegoat you. Explain what you mean by his conduct. What you mean by that?
He's the
Sawyer?
one that was yelling at everybody.
I was not yelling. You are gaslighting me right now, bitch.
No, you were.
I'm not.
No, you were yelling, but that's not why we got fucking screwed. It's cause Sawyer couldn't bend the fucking knee when Captain Eric said, "Shut the fuck up." Sawyer had to give
How
lip
could
back.
I? He was wrong.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's
Listen.
what got us in hot water. He
When
couldn't
I
bend
go
the
on
knee.
duty, in an hour after my suspension's over, and when I get my 3
Well, we can't
fucking
ride
stripes-
together.
Yeah, I know, because I don't want to ride together with you snake fucks. I'm gonna
What do
make
you mean,
sure
you
both
snake
of
fucks?
you
What
bitches-
have I done?
What do you mean, you snake fuck? Listen,
I'm gonna
Carmine
make
threw
su-
you under the bus first.
I'm gonna
did
make
no
sure
such
both.
thing.
I'm gonna make sure both of you bitches lose your jobs today. You know, it's gonna be a shame if I don't know, Alfonso Sebastian makes a command report against you guys. Wouldn't that be such a
See
shame?
what you
if
did,
that
Sawyer?
happened?
Sawyer, see what you did?
Wouldn't that be such a fucking shame,
Bobby,
Sawyer?
You're such
listen.
an idiot.
Bobby, we need to work together. That's why I came clean to you. All right, we need you. The three. Listen, Bobby.
You tell
Who do you
tell the
have
chief
other
that it
than
wasn't my
us?
fault, bitch.
Bobby?
You tell the chief it wasn't my.
Bobby, who do you have other than us? Listen, it ain't about. Listen, Carmine, you need to tell him the truth about what the chief said.
Bobby, he said, I am not even lying. He said, Bobby's looking to get fired if he keeps going down this road. And I asked him what
Apparently
he did.
you've done shit
went,
that didn't involve us.
Yeah, he went, tut. He didn't even say what you did. He said, just ask him.
Hold on.
Now,
This
this
is
is
Jeb.
friendly. Jeb, what up?
Bobby, are you fired?
He's
I
close
got a
to
call from a sergeant
Yeah.
about
See,
you stealing the stuff.
See, word's getting around, Bobby.
What the fuck did you?
Just how Lana got fired. Everyone was talking about her probably getting fired, and then she got fired, Bobby. You're in the first stages of getting fired. Rumor spread.
Wait, why does Sergeant say Bobby was stealing stuff? What
Because
happened?
Bobby stole a TV from Alfonso.
What?
Yeah, and I pulled up. They did a 911. I pulled up, and they had him like against the wall with guns. And then I got called asking about the situation by Avery.
Bobby, you see how you fucked yourself up, but it had nothing to do with us? This is what you do. When you don't have us, you make things worse for yourself.
No, I do not. No, I do not. You know what? I didn't get a DAP for 15 days until you two bitches made me go to the fucking hospital. That was my first DAP in 15 goddamn days.
We didn't deserve those daps. We all know it.
It's
Carmine
beside
knows
the
just as
point.
well as I do that the captain was locked on giving us punishment.
You want to know something? How about you lock on this? Yeah, lock on that
You
right
are
there.
you are fucking
What
out of
You're an
pocket,
animal.
Bobby.
And you know what? When I clock on duty in an hour and a half, and when I talk to the chief, and the chief
Why
is
does the
like,
team
Bobby,
keep going up?
and when the chief is like, Bobby, I want you to be the newest sergeant in shift 2. I'm gonna rub it in your fucking face, Sawyer. In
What
your
world
face
do you
too,
think
Carmine.
things are gonna play out? Look at
Yeah,
the
that don't
optics
even- I
right
don't
now. How
think
do you
there's
think you're gonna
any
go from this to
timeline.
that?
What
That's
world-
like a Thanos situation. Hey, how many how many possibilities did you see, Doctor Strange? 16,271.
I have two captains that
How
will
many
take
of
for
those
me.
fucking how many of those fucking realities did Bobby Charles become
I
a
have
sergeant
two
in the
captains.
LSPD?
I will have
One.
I have two captains that will take for me, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna live. Everything's gonna
Doesn't
be fine.
seem like they're doing a good
You got
job of hearing
7
from the
daps,
chief. You're on the
Bobby.
chopping block.
All right, you know what? I got a plan, Bobby, to smooth it over. How does it sound if we go down and arrest a fucking EMS, a doctor, better yet? Would that make you happy, Bobby? You can help us in that.
Hold on, Carmine.
What?
We don't know where Bobby's allegiance lies, and he tends to fuck everything up when he doesn't have us around, even more so than he does when we are around. I wouldn't say nothing more to him until we can have him swear fealty and allegiance to us. Blood oath.
He's got herpes.
Oh, yeah, he's got herpes and he has the plague, so I don't know.
You think I would swear to both of you snake fucks? You know what?
He didn't snake you.
I'm going to be out there all by myself.
You realize he came over and said this to us before we even said anything so that we could do our jobs together. I saw an opening and I took it. All right? Did I see you?
And it was over your dead body,
ground?
Bobby. It was over your dead body.
Yeah, we saw you laid on the ground and didn't look like you were breathing, so we just decided to step on over you. Turns out there was still some breath in there.
Why do you keep saying we like we planned it? You did this on your own.
Instantly back to me.
I'm walking this way.
Bobby, listen, Bobby, if you're on this case with us, you can get a promotion.
Get back over here.
I'm walking.
Bobby.
You know what? Fuck your case.
Look what you fucking did. Look what you did. Look what you did. Well, Jeb, looks like there might be an opening for you to help us on this case.
Bob, get back over here.
Is this Ayeb?
What is wrong with you? No,
What are you doing?
This one's. I don't know. I don't think we have one for the EMS.
Yeah.
That's Ayeb.
Ayeb.
Yeah,
I'll get him made.
I saw that y'all were beefing with him again.
We are. We're gonna go arrest one of them soon.
Locked up. You've been locked in a PD sack all day from it. Apparently, it seems.
We had 6 hours yesterday, and today it's been 5 hours.
Why are y'all beefing
EMS lock? We're not. I'm not. It's just one thing leads to another, and it's just a spiral. I haven't had the opportunity to chase a single fucking ping, man. I am ping deprived. I want to chase a ping.
You dumb son of a bitch. You know how stupid Bobby is. Why the hell would you tip him off anything about nothing?
Are you not?
Fuck us. He'll fuck it all up.
Did you not tell him about the whole punishment ordeal thing? Like how it works?
No, we didn't even get that part.
Yes, he did. He literally said he's going to tell Alfonso to forward a complaint about us. So you did that. Yet I'm the stupid one. You're starting to reflect and you realize how stupid you are? Good.
No, I thought if we gave him something that he wouldn't lash out, but then Bobby perpetually fucks everything up.
Should we go after him?
We don't have a choice.
Let's go after him.
When Peach isn't around to distract Bobby, he gets in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carmine, maybe you should text Bobby, tell him to come to the hookah lounge.
Sawyer and Carmine just tried to kill me after calling me a bitch-ass pussy. Okay. Hey, Masterson, a quick question. For her statement, you said you get more. What if I feel like this doesn't cover the charge? Don't we need like a time frame? Like
so
when the latest report was made, so we can like say, hey, these things last this long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can get more. She's stuck in a meeting, so she can't get to that information at the moment.
Okay.
I can sort that out, but I just want you to have something basic, so you've got something to work with.
Carmine,
yeah, we're gonna keep this hush hush.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The only person I've spoke to about it is Charlotte.
Where's the hookah lounge?
That's because she was.
Oh, I drove by. There was nobody there. It's down there in the.
I'll give her a call.
She's the one. She's busy right now. She's
Bobby's
with me and the deputy mayor.
Could you let her know? Lips tight. I don't want Cantor or anyone knowing.
Oh no, she won't let Cantor know for sure.
Perfect. All right, thank you again, Master.
Okay, no problem. You take care. I'll get some more for you later. Okay.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Howdy.
Hey, Chief, there's been a development. The Doc Masterson, who's well informed on situations like this, pointed out to me that there's a legislation called OOPS, Outside Ordinary Practices Scenarios. And in Penalties and Enforcement, Clause 2, medical equipment, it says any distribution of medical equipment will not only be considered malpractice, but unlawful due to the need to be medically trained to use those items, along with being seen as a patient negligence. And the individual involved will then be considered for unauthorized transaction of medical equipment. The reason I bring this up is an ACR isn't necessary because this legislation, if the charge is pressed on him of unauthorized transaction of medical practice and he's found guilty, automatically he's he's supposed to be fired by the board. And if he isn't, then they're going against that legislation.
Well, it's a public hearing, so it's our duty to put it forth. Now, what follows up with it is up to it's up to them how it's handled afterward. But I believe it's our duty to put that forth because they're a government employee being paid by the state. So
he also Masterson also told me that the whole pushing into the docket is not something that is enforced via legislation or SOPs. It's something that's done out of courtesy. And Duke Ramsey he's a flight risk. He's already outruns a negligence ownership of a firearm charge. So would we extend that courtesy to someone like that or no? Who's to say the court case comes and he's gone? He doesn't
We
show
can just
up.
grab him right now and charge him. You got enough to convict.
He's done it before.
Tell the chief you have enough to convict him right now.
I think we still extend that professional courtesy. We're not extending it to him. We're extending it to the department.
Okay, so ACR and docket to go then.
I still want to go docket with it.
All right.
Let's make sure it's a full trial.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, take care, Chief.
We want Bob.
We're still working on the Perry statement. She's been stuck in like 100 meetings.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, with me.
Oh.
We came here to get Bobby charged.
I thought Masters already got statement.
No, we don't have
she
a
said
full
she already
statement.
gave a statement to him.
The statement doesn't cover the time frame.
Okay, well, get that sorted, and once you have that, let me know, because like I said, I want to take this to Cantor before it gets posted to docket.
We'll be taking
Understood. All right. Yeah. After that statement, we should be. Unless you want the ACR done as well when you talk to her.
And your cooperation.
No, ACR, just get that done within a reasonable amount of time. By reasonable, I mean get it done, today or tomorrow. Have it ready to go.
You ain't going
okay.
away.
All right.
Listen, we're going
Understood, Chief.
But don't post on the docket
reports. We'll get to the
until I give you the go-ahead.
Appreciate
like I said,
cooperation
I need
with
to
the
bring
Los
that
Santos
to
Police
Cantor
Department.
before it gets posted.
A little police
All right.
brutality happens
Understood, boss.
in the
All
process.
right, take care.
All right.
And oh well.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Miss Perry, could I have a conversation with you, please?
Just me or Cantor as well?
Cantor, as lovely as you look today. No, just you, Miss Perry.
Thank you, Carmine. No, it's all right. Yeah, go for
Those
it.
Ugg boots, though. Those Ugg boots.
Oh, you don't like my boots? We got the same boots.
We got the same boots on.
I don't know if those. I don't think those are Uggs.
No, the Ugg is an ugly, ugly
crazy.
boots, my abbreviation.
Oh, that is uncalled for. I think it's a lovely boot. It'd go better with an even darker top, though. More of a brown than a burgundy. I think it would just really pop out better.
Yeah, I can run with that.
Yeah, no, it would actually suit, I think.
Is it okay if we have this conversation somewhere else?
Yep, we can have
Well, you don't want to do it in the middle of the lobby?
Hell no.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. You probably heard my name floating around your office due to current events. I'm 408 Dylan Sawyer, officer of the LSPD. They call me the city boy.
Why do you have a picture, but I don't?
You don't have a photo?
Because you don't even have a name tag.
I don't have a photo on mine.
Is it okay if we commandeer these bean bags?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, we
Hey,
can
Lucy,
share
thank
one.
you for the gifted sub.
I can sit between both of the bean bags.
Oh,
Yeah, balance on our knees. There you go.
There we go.
A
Gotcha.
trifecta.
So we've been brought here to have a conversation with you. Can I ask you a question? It would make our day a lot easier if we could record this.
Yep. Carmine's already asked me, and I haven't said it's okay to do the flow.
Perfect. Carmine, you want to set up the recording device? You brought all the equipment with you.
Yep, I'm gonna place it on the table. It's got a fisheye lens. It's gonna record both visual and audio feed.
Ooh, fancy.
It also has sonar, hyperviolet light, and every single technology known to man. And it can also see your credit score.
And nanites.
And nanites. And it's got SpaceX, Tesla, Elon Musk stuff in it, I guess.
Are we sure this is a safe location? Have a conversation.
Actually,
Unless
you got any
unless you guys
eavesdroppers in here?
I was like, if there's people up here doing therapy, possibly.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What can they can do? We're good.
All right, so basically, I'm gonna segue this whole thing. Jeb, what's your badge number?
468.
And is your last name Turner?
No, it's Jenkins.
All right, this is 408 Dylan Sawyer.
Wait! You always do this. Now you can.
I'm 408 Dylan Sawyer. I'm joined by Jeb. Go ahead and state your name and badge number.
468 Jeb Jenkins.
And Carmine, go ahead and state your name and badge number.
252 Officer Carmine Costello, the one that is conducting this huge fucking case. You know, spearheading it. I want that on record.
So we are going to be talking to, ma'am, could you state your name?
Attending Dr. Perry Watson.
Gotcha. Now, attending Dr. Perry Watson, you're not pending any charges. This is just for formalities, just in case we have to use this during court. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. You got to forward one. Won't be provided for you by the state. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
What are you guys talking
and
about?
You're waiving your right to have an attorney at your side during this conversation.
Yes.
All right, perfect. It's going to be 4:34 p.m. CST is going to be the time zone, February the 28th, 2025. So Carmine has a question for you. It's pretty direct. Carmine, go ahead and start asking her.
What's the process internally when it comes to reporting items stolen as a doctor?
When it comes to reporting items stolen, if they are stolen whilst on duty, they are to not only report it to PD first, they are also to report it internally to the attendings and board of directors. The attendings being the command members of the hospital, and the board of directors being the high command.
And if someone doesn't report the item stolen to either of those parties, would they be in breach of the reporting procedure?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a record of? Are you one of the people they reported to?
Yes, I am.
And do you have access to the record keepings of these reports?
Yes. Most of the people come to me for it all, so yes.
And Duke Ramsey, when was the last time he reported any equipment stolen?
I don't believe he has reported any stolen recently that I am aware of to myself at all.
And
can we reiterate something? You're not aware of there being any stolen equipment from a Mr. Duke Ramsey that was reported?
I'm not aware of any.
And to your knowledge, that would mean that you'd be able to ascertain that he didn't report any stolen equipment.
Or 8-bit.
There's a possibility he may have reported to PD, as I said, because sometimes they miss that.
Here, that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about PD. We're talking about internally within the medical
internally,
officers.
If they haven't, it's most likely, yeah.
And there's no reports stating that he did that only medical personnel like yourself would have access to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead, Carmine. I clarified it up for you.
Are there any reports on record of Duke Ramsey reporting items stolen?
In what time frame at all?
Any.
Like recently?
Just total.
I don't believe so.
And okay, I'm gonna lessen the scope. Since he was rehired, do you recall when he was rehired?
He was never fired. He was always hired the entire time, from what I'm aware.
Isn't that a little odd that he had criminal charges levied against him and his job was never at risk, even though clearly he's a risk for your, department as a whole?
When it comes to Dr. Ramsey, if there are criminal charges, which has been cleared up for me, if there are criminal charges that are not to do with the hospital, but are felony charges, if they go through the felony diversion program, we can then, trying to figure out how to word this properly.
How is the city supposed to treat people that employs criminals into their, job, especially someone as important as you, a doctor? I mean, how can you guys trust someone?
We try not to hire anyone with felonies. We do felony checks on a regular.
Isn't that a double standard, though? How can you state that you don't hire anybody with felonies, but then say if a doctor who is hired gets a felony outside of the workplace, then it's really something that isn't an issue? Because that sounds like... It
depends on the situation. And it's also a thing of, if me in my power, I cannot fire Duke. I do not have the ability to fire people with felonies. It is something that is brought to the board of directors' attention, and it's up to their discretion. If they get told like they're going for a felony diversion program, we give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to said thing.
But
if
a felony diversion program doesn't skirt the blame of the felony that they've been charged with. It just kind of puts them down on a path of the removal of it. So it's not like it magically, in a sense, doesn't make it go away the fact that they did it, but it just in the realm of legality. It seems like, it seems odd to me.
Including the nature of his crime, it was selling drugs, drug trafficking.
Yep. When it comes to stuff like that, that's when we do a thing of, we try to, I'm trying to figure out the way to word this properly. That stuff, like drug trafficking specifically, I don't take it lightly. But say, I'm trying to figure out how the way to word this. Drug trafficking is something that we would like, not we, but like the board of directors would fire somebody for. However, if they did a felony diversion program, it would be a thing of, okay, they had this charge, we should take away something from them. Like if they are dealing with the pharmacy, get that taken away. But due to the person it was, I don't have a say. Like we can say he's done this, but I can't fire him because we are the same rank.
Can I be honest with it? It sounds like
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like that instead of really enforcing, and holding people accountable over here at the hospital, they look for
Oh God! The board of directors got her. On record, she's been assassinated by the board of directors.
Gone. I forgot to eat.
That was a joke. I got you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God!
I'm gonna help you.
I told you I've been in several meetings and I haven't been able to get any food.
I'm gonna put a meal on you. You want me to help you dust you off, or you think you're good?
Yeah, I was like, if you want to dust me off, that'll be all good too.
I got you.
I trust you, Carmine.
I'm honest. I feel like we pretty much got everything we need.
I have a question once you're back up on your feet.
Yep.
Other than being the mouthpiece for legislations when they give you the go-ahead, what power do you hold as a medical authority director?
It's mostly the legislations. If there is, say, an ERP board, like an ERP panel, I can recommend the punishment that is directed from them. But the board of directors, if I give it to them, say, hey, I go, hey, this person, we recommend they get suspended. The board of directors can go, nah, we're not doing it, type of thing.
And what backs what gives them the authority to supersede and someone who was elected into a position of power?
It's because they run the hospital. They control the doctors.
What was that?
Same thing
Who
with
determined
EMS.
that?
That is determined, I believe, by Derek Shaw.
By the
I don't know for sure.
Is it you don't know who gives them the authority? You're given the authority. You're given authority by the people in the state.
I'm gonna be by the people, yeah, but I don't have the authority to control what happens with internally. I can control basically the medical actions and stuff like that, like update the legislation and stuff like that, but I don't have control over the doctors or over the EMS.
Who determined that?
I believe it was determined by
the board of directors.
Justices, the board of directors, justices, not justices, but I don't know which justice was overseeing the medical side of things. But they might be able to explain it a bit better because I wasn't fully explained it all, and I'm getting two sides of different stories. So I'm still trying to find out what exactly I can and cannot do per se.
Okay, I'm gonna conclude the interview at that. Thank you so much for your
Go
cooperation.
ahead and do the timestamp. Say the date and timestamp.
The date is the 28th, 2025, 22:43 GMT. Concluding this interview. Can I you should test the authority. You should challenge it.
Yeah.
See what happens. Because worst case scenario, they put someone else in your position next month and they pull the strings. What it sounds like to me is, even though you were voted into a position of power, they have an oligarchy, or they have like they have a death grip on your department that you were voted into forming.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been telling me. It's like everything. How do I say it? From the way I've been said, I can like tell somebody to go fuck themselves, like one of the board of directors, but it might not go well for me at the same time.
How? What can they do? They petition your removal? Under what grounds?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
Just
Just
test
I might
it.
try it.
Yeah, just test it. See what happens.
I might test the waters.
Here's the thing: if it goes out as if they petition your removal and it's put up to a vote, and the vote is open to the entire public, and they lose that, new paradigm for you. They hold no power over you.
I mean, fair.
Well, Perry, thanks for the conversation. You take care. I will.
You too. Oh, wait, do you want to know what the medical equipment, how long it lasts?
Oh no, that we don't. If he hasn't reported it ever, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, we can have all our facts in line. We can get a full ass investigation set up on this. Have all our facts and evidence. Put the warrant out once we've done that. Carmine, this is for you too.
Is this
I can
Duke
help you with your
Ramsey stuff?
case. Yeah, I can talk to you about this after. But yeah, as long as we got our facts and evidence, when that goes to bench trial, easy win. It's literally guilty, just for not reporting it.
I just got a statement from the medical authority director, and she cleared up the loose ends. She said he has never, on record, he's never reported any of his equipment stolen. So we're covered on that base.
Perfect, even better.
Yep.
Have you finished your subpoena yet on him?
Perry.
Okay.
Perry. Oh, we did a.
I guess we keep building it for now. Before anything's done, both warrant or docket, I'd like to be brought into the loop, but I need to get to the next meeting. I got going.
Wait, what's the final conclusion?
I'll speak with Carmine.
I can talk you through that, Carmine. You go to your meeting, Turner.
Okay, off you go, Chief. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Come over here, because I've been working on him for like ages.
We finally got him, Spade. We finally got his ass.
Oh, Carmine, you don't know how big this is gonna go. You don't know how big we're gonna go.
Little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in a sec.
Are you okay?
You're getting your wish.
Okay.
Okay.
You're getting your wish, Carmine. We're taking the hospital
Carmine,
down.
I'm making this. You can go as full toxic as you want. Like, go in the hospital, arrest this fucking guy.
Is it this about the medical board of the directors protecting him?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was Perry even covered that. She was talking about how he wasn't even fired during his whole verdict and everything.
Yep.
Which is crazy. And she said that even if she tried to go for his job, her word means nothing.
Yep.
She doesn't even know who empowers this board of directors. Like, she doesn't know where the authority comes from. She's completely oblivious to the power structure.
It comes from themselves, I think.
Which is insane. I told her that she should probably challenge the authority.
We're less likely to get disturbed. Plus, it'll make this not feel like a strange place to Carmine. He's used to being here when he gets in trouble, not when he's getting good news.
Territory. Okay,
so this is gonna be. It can be fully funded by the marshals. So if we do ACRs, they won't cost so much, and the marshals will just pay that outright. We just need to set up a case. Basically, we can push charges before this. We can just work on it. It will help strengthen the case. But Duke Ramsey has been committing crimes for as long as... When was the first one? Let's have a look. Have you searched an incident yet?
Duke Ramsey assault with a deadly. I don't know if that was him.
That wasn't
doing
his
the
first
assault.
one. I believe we put out a warrant before that.
Before that, I just got
Oh
Duke
no, that's
Ramsey
it
torture. So we're
Oh,
talking...
it's because I didn't freaking do. Yeah, so it's in reports, but basically he started by
Oh shit,
doing
78.
Wait,
Really?
Jacket,
78.
the VO parking lot.
Hey,
78 channel 1.
All right, Charlotte's on the roof. What's going on? Is this more than the one charge I'm looking for?
So Charlotte's already working on ECRs on this guy. This guy
okay.
and one of the members of the board of directors, Cantor, who's protecting him.
Do we have proof of this?
She's got statements, I think, from doctors and things. Apparently, Ramsey's done things like taken money out the doctor's bank accounts and when he shouldn't, and Cantor's protected him from that.
What is their relationship, and why is she so gung-ho on protecting him?
Exactly. So there's stuff being worked on anyway, but we've got a plan that I just came up with when I was talking to Sean about other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I need because Sawyer's working on this too. I don't know if he's around, and he doesn't.
Well,
have
we
to do
can use
anything.
you and Sawyer to get this guy.
Perfect. I mean, hopefully no one else knows but you guys and the Perry lady.
So my thinking is, we get the chief to contact him and Perry saying need a meeting. Get him to come down to the station for that meeting. Have him behind locked doors. And bam, we got the son off a bitch. He can't run.
Okay.
That's my plan.
You think do we do this today or? I say we do it tomorrow.
Yeah, he went to sleep. He was awake early and went to sleep. So maybe
There's
tomorrow.
no way he can catch wind of this, right?
No way.
I mean, everyone in PD knows
I got my
because
plan.
the MDT isn't hidden. Everyone knows. You think anyone's gonna? EMS don't have access to incidents, right?
No, not 2 hours.
Just judges and cops, right?
Yeah.
What about Cantor?
And
Does she have
marshals.
special privileges?
She
Cantor shouldn't know.
Why, what's
so, Charlotte, my plan is, well, who was down here for a meeting with Chief about Sawyer today?
About Sawyer?
It was,
Harry and
Ramsey. Now, we're should get the chief to arrange another meeting in the PD to discuss the altercations that Sawyer's been causing. Once he's here, he'll be behind locked doors.
Oh, I see.
And he's got no way to escape us when we go, here's a warrant for your arrest.
I've got to bring him questioning too.
Who do?
Yeah.
What for?
The best I can say right now is impersonation.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've read that report.
How long have you guys been watching this guy?
I mean,
let me look at
this. So.
Hold.
Charlotte's been on it months.
Does
He's
anyone
been
here
on the
know?
docket, moms too.
Does anyone here know how the board of directors work? Because all I'm getting is that it's an organization that holds power over the SASM.
The Cantor is a corrupt bitch who is best friends of Duke Ramsey and will do anything to save him.
So I was just talking with a judge, and he says it's bullshit. The board's saying that they have the power. Perry's actually has power over them.
Did a
under
judge or
the
a justice say
Constitution.
this?
A judge. So
No, they're wrong. They're actually wrong because Perry is under the board of directors. Perry is part of. So Perry is the director of the.
But it's the
SAMA, right?
Constitution that's giving her the power. The SAMA stuff. San Andreas shall adhere to healthcare standards established through legislation. Yada yada yada. Where is it?
So she does have power, yes, over the
One
Constitution.
currently active medical professional will be publicly elected to oversee the operations of the medical facility, representing the interests of all factions, working alongside the High Command.
That's
so,
Constitution, right?
Yeah, so this is like by law, she can, I guess, help us with the Oops Act and stuff like that. But technically, within her role at the hospital, she is only command and they are high command.
But
now, the high command is Derek Shaw, Philippa Cantor, and Pixie Tarantino. Derek Shaw and Pixie Tarantino want nothing to do with this at all.
But here's the thing, though. The Constitution outlines that she has oversight over the entire department. But then you're saying there's an internal document that states she's under them. I mean, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I think she has the oversight where if we wanted to push charges or anything like that, she can be like, well, yeah, like this is wrong. But I think that she would have to push ACRs, right?
So
the way the Constitution's written, she shouldn't have to push anything, right? She could just
my plan is to get a justice and Perry and sit down and have a conversation about exactly what the Constitution gives her. Because the way it reads, she has power over both the doctors and the EMS.
Bailey,
the EMS are a medical authority.
I spoke to Bailey, and Bailey was outlining how there's different branches of government, and they all hold equal authority, and that the medical board was its own branch of government. But he didn't elaborate what gave it that level of authority. It's not in the Constitution.
It's the SASM position is what gives them that authority.
There's
what is that?
2 helicopters just flying around.
I saw one looking to be there a few times.
No, so yeah, one was there and one went the other way.
That's a local
Is that
one
Nick
which
Simone?
lands in
Yeah,
that's the local one which lands in Legion Square all the fucking time.
What
it
about that
lands
one?
on the road.
I don't know about this one.
They're both locals, I'm pretty sure. So
that one's got a dodgy pilot. That looks more like an EMS.
I think I
helicopter.
know where the confusion came in. You guys remember when there were justices? Each justice had their own branch. Angel was like the enforcement side. There was the Justice Hart. There was the medical side. Bailey, who was like the correction side. They divvied up the power, and now it's just a game of telephone just spiraled into what we have now. No one knows what gave what authority. Is Hart still a justice? All right, then she should have the answers.
So, I
But
think
I
any
feel
justice
like,
should have answers. Yeah, she
I
should.
feel like that would be a massive conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yes,
seeing
it
as-
would be.
Well, then who do we? She's the medical justice, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm going to be dealing with Arcadia, and I'm going to get answers to these questions.
I mean, if it's found that that there is a conspiracy, and that they've been, violating the Constitution, is that grounds for, I don't know,
that
fucking
will
treason?
have to be included in the ACR.
Okay. So, Spade, you're
Don't
going to do the
it,
ACR, right?
Because it won't work.
Belle
You'll
was
still
working on
live.
it. I can nudge her and see if she'll still do it because she's currently got a docket posting for this guy.
The chief told me that if I'm pushing these charges to the docket, there needs to be
don't
an
push them to the
ACR.
docket.
There needs to be an ACR ready. And if you're working on the ACR, you want me to wait on pushing it to the docket?
Don't push it to the docket. Just arrest the guy.
I
just told
can't- I
the
can't
chief
do
this.
that.
The chief was agreeing. You can do that.
I gotta talk to him about it though.
Yeah, so
the
he wants to
chief
talk about it
wants to
after he's-
catch up, later.
Okay.
So this guy's escaped so many warrants, and he FOIAs every single warrant he escapes, right? Because he just doesn't come around, or he hides in Chumash until they expire. But
Okay. We just gotta make sure that this word doesn't fucking get out.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's why
Yeah.
we're keeping it so in-house. Like, I think we've only spoke to each other and the chief about it, and now you, and now Aaron's involved. So make sure you
and
keep
then Perry
anybody
knows because we
Yeah,
needed
so-
stuff off her, and she
make
wants this
sure-
guy gone.
Oh, it's if she tells Cantor, though. She has to.
No. She
won't.
was insisting on not letting Cantor in on this because she had fears that Cantor was gonna protect them.
So
problem
Cantor
is
can't
the chief
protect him
went to
over this
talk.
one.
So,
if he does catch wind of it, I'm not pushing a warrant. I'm pushing it to the docket.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So something I'm about to work on is getting the hours of the doctors who are clocked on duty and their army logs. And I think I might just do a subpoena, like a search warrant, for multiple doctors as a whole. Instead of focusing on one doctor, I want an overview of which doctors have clocked on, how long for, and who's used the armory. Because we have Lucian, who apparently has given stuff to Hades. We have Ledson, who apparently has given stuff to Hydra. And now we have Duke Ramsey, who's given stuff probably to, the Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
Not just
So
Raiders, he's giving them to everybody.
Yeah, so he's been giving his guns to the Raiders too, but apparently Haley tried to get his weapons license removed, but was told basically to fuck off about that, so...
I'm wondering if I could word a search, like a subpoena to, get hours and army logs of the doctors for the past month or so. Even, 3 months I might try and push for.
Yeah, so I was actually saying about doing that with Charlotte, getting a subpoena for at least Duke stuff, but with the other people, I think this is a
and then make it as a focus
problem.
There's multiple doctors working in the city right now who are being corrupt, and this is why, link them to Duke stuff, link them to Ledson stuff, link them to Lucian stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we could probably get a search warrant for Duke's house, just saying, for the things
after he's found guilty of these charges, right?
Yeah, when we press charges, we could probably search his house for any remaining medical equipment, just like you would a gun.
I mean, you can also do it before if you have reason to believe that he's got a stash of stuff.
Yeah, we're trying not to tip him off, though.
He'll go on the run.
Notice.
If he sees us at his house, it's over.
Yeah, I was going to say, late notice doesn't really count as if he's there. Yeah, I get what you mean.
So, here are my immediate plans, because I'm going to call it soon. I'm going to hold off on doing anything with this. I already have the report ready. It's got PC in it. We got the statement from the director of medical authority. Yep. And tomorrow I will fill in. I'm going to call the chief. I'm going to let him know what the plans are. I'm going to pause. ACR and no docket. Just go straight for the arrest tomorrow. That's the plan?
Yep. So he said that he didn't want it to go to a bench trial, but I said that if we push the warrant back until we have all the information in a report, it doesn't matter if it goes to bench. That just makes the whole process quicker, right? It goes to bench. We have everything laid out. We have everything laid out and easy. It's literally a guilty charge. Your gun or your medical equipment found in the possession of someone else without a report is per se guilty. So he'd just be proving himself an idiot in court.
Okay. And the director literally put the final nail in his coffin, too. Any loophole he could have had out, she literally covered it. Because there's no proof of him reporting it internally either. Okay, I'm going to fill in Sawyer and the chief, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Mastersons, thank you so much for the help.
No problem. And so, I got Haley on board with we can have it all written up, ready to push us a warrant, and she'll just sign it when we're standing there with him.
The incident report I have up, right? I don't think it needs...
Yeah.
It's already got a statement of PC in it.
Okay, so as long as it's got everything there, you just leave it like that, and then when we see him on duty next, we will push it as a warrant, get Haley to sign it whilst we're standing with the guy, and then instantly...
clock on duty, by the way.
No, listen, me and Sawyer have aggroed the living fuck out of them. They hate us. He will come around tomorrow because he knows we're going to be around tomorrow.
On duty, he likes coming around on shift 3.
No,
he's been coming around shift 1 too.
Yeah, ever since our shit happened.
That's one of the reasons I said set up a meeting.
Tomorrow we're gonna go over. We're gonna make sure he's around. I'm gonna go up there and we're gonna start. I'm not gonna be causing any problems. I'm just gonna enforce the law. That's all. Just gonna enforce the law near the hospital, and hopefully he shows his face and we pounce. Well, with that being said, I bid you all adieu, and till tomorrow, there is good work to be done.
See you later,
For God's sake.
Oh shit, she passed out. What's fucking Sawyer doing, dude?
Hi, what's up, Carl?
All right, it's been finalized. We got other cops that are also involved that are looking into other people. Like, this shit goes deep, my dude. Apparently, there's a doctor There's a doctor for each fucking gang giving them shit. There's a guy named Ledson who's Hydra's pocket guy. There's another guy who gives shit to Hades. This shit it's right down to the bones, and they wanna take the entire thing out.
Wait, so you mean to tell me
bad.
it's that big?
Yeah, it's huge, and they don't want us to. I need to speak to the chief, but they don't want us to push it to the docket. They want us
Chief's
to
with me.
He is. All right, let's meet up. Where are you guys?
Yeah, we're at the hospital. I'm waiting by the car.
Tomorrow we're not gonna push it to the docket. The plan, the working plan is we're just gonna go in there. Hopefully Duke Ramsey's around. We're gonna piss him off. He's gonna complain to the chief. He's gonna come to MRPD, and we're gonna lock the door behind him.
Why not?
Then he can't outrun the warrant.
Why
Where's he gonna run to, Sawyer?
Just go there and be like, hey, you're under arrest.
We can
I'm all
do that
for it,
too.
I guess.
You know how funny it'd be if he came to bitch about you and he gets canned. You know how mad he'd be.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
Not just him. Get his entire fucking inner circle group with him, so they all complain about us, so they watch us bitch his ass.
Honestly, hey.
What if we arrest him while he's in the middle of surgery? Put the scalpel down, sir. You're going to just slam him. The patient, put the patient.
Fuck the patient. We're taking you out.
By the way, Charlotte's gonna be working on the ACR, so we ain't gotta do that. All we get to do the fun part. He's probably gonna call for a bench trial, so we're doing all that tomorrow.